Give me a countdown from 3.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you for coming back. Rain, sleet, hail, or snow, we will bring you an episode of the Spur of the Moment Sports Show. I got my co-host with me, Devin Manuel, aka Swiss, aka Devin Manuel, whatever you want to call him. I want to give a big shout out to the Level Up Gaming Lounge. I want to give a big shout out to my new cameraman. Shout out to my guy Jaber for being here. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
Indeed.
But like I said, man, rain, sleet, hail, or snow. Welcome back to the Spur of the Moment Sports Show, bro. Welcome back. How you been, bro?
I've been all right, man. Cooling. Been waiting to get this show on the road and underway. It's been a lot we missed out on the last week.
Yeah, because Mother's Day and stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's a lot that took place. Ready to get it on, man.
All right, show. So today we're going to definitely get into his New York Knicks. Sorry, bro. We definitely going to get into the New York Knicks. They've been rolling. The Knicks have won a franchise record 7 straight playoff games. The Knicks are rolling. I don't think they've played a road game. They win all their games on the road. They road games as home games. So we're going to get into the Knicks. We're going to get into Jalen Brunson, how well Jalen Brunson has been playing. We definitely going to get into the 76ers. Joel Embiid, is he bugging? He said this season was a success. We're going to get into that. Jaylen Brown won a championship with the Boston Celtics and said this was his favorite season.
Yeah,
so we're going to get into
to brew up. You already know what it is.
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into Cavs Pistons Game 7. We're going to talk about D. Mitch. We're going to talk about the Lakers getting swept. We're going to give y'all a grade for LeBron's 22nd season. Skip Bayless got LeBron ranked 9th all time on his all-time great list.
Than me.
So we're going to talk about that. Kendrick Perkins had lost it when Victor didn't get suspended for the elbow. We're going to talk about that. We got a lot to talk about today. But in honor of us living in the state of New York, in honor of us abiding by New York culture, Tim's any time of the year we want. North Faces and Pele when it's cold.
See me in the summertime, Tim's in a pair of shorts. Don't ask why I got them on, and no, my feet aren't hot. They are accustomed.
Right? We live in the state of New York. We abide by New York rules, so it's only right we get into the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, like I said to start the show, the New York Knicks are currently riding a franchise record 7-game win streak. If you have not been watching New York Knicks and you're a basketball fan, shame on you because the Knicks are rolling. But like I said, they're riding a franchise record setting 7-game win streak in the postseason. During that span, the Knicks have outscored their opponents by a combined 185 points during that span. Also, the Knicks have lost just one road game in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. The Knicks are really, really rolling. They're 4-1 on the road this postseason when they go on the road. Out of 5 road games, they've only lost one.
One.
Exactly. They go into Philly. They sweep Philly. They take both games in Philly. They blow Philly out. It kind of had me questioning how did Philly beat the Boston Celtics.
I told people back then, Boston wasn't ready for us. That was the example right there.
Right.
I knew Boston wasn't ready.
I'm jacking. I respect
I
you.
knew they wasn't ready. Jason Tatum came back too early. They tried to take him out the game so then it could get the gel that they had before he came back. But by that time, it was too late.
Not to cut you off, can we get into that really quick, then we get right back to the Knicks? Because it was a big thing when Jason Tatum came back early. My thing is Jason Tatum's a 6'8" small forward / power forward at times. He's a 6'8".
Like a hybrid.
Yeah, 200
a finesse force sometimes.
230, 240 pounds. Kyrie Irving and what's my guy from the Pacers again?
Which one? Who that from Pacers?
The point guard.
Light skin
Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton and Kyrie Irving both had the same injury Jason Tatum had, and they suffered their injuries like a month before Jason Tatum or a month and a half before Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum suffered the same injury and came back way faster than those guys did. Now, those guys are smaller guards. Not small. Well, Tyrese is 6'7". Right?
Yeah, but you mean like on the frame wise?
Yeah, they're smaller than Jason Tatum, and they're taking their time coming back. Right. Do you think Jason Tatum should have came back so early? Or should
To
he
me,
took
it was
the
up
route
in,
they
it was
went?
up in the air. It depends on how his body was and how Jason Tatum was feeling. That's to me what it boiled down to. But to me, it was just a scheme for the team. Let's bring them back. Let's incorporate them a little bit before the season so we get the gel. But you know how those type of things don't work out. What they should have did is just sat him, even if he was healthy enough to come back, because you're gonna mess up ultimately why they lost the chemistry of the team.
The camaraderie
Brought
that
him
he
back, and then you sat him at all that. Listen, once you do all of that, you messing up people, the camaraderie, the way people think, and all that. So yeah.
All right, so let's get back to the Knicks. Like you were saying, you said we was talking about the Knicks. I got off topic for a second. You said you felt the Celtics weren't ready for you,
Nah.
and you guys obviously was just way too much for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Another
We'll get back into that.
identity-less team. They don't really got an identity because Paul George missed 25 games. Then you figure Maxey played majority, but he was out here and there. Joel Embiid was out. Role play so I really wasn't worried about Philly.
They traded a young kid that looked like he might be a star. They traded Jerry McCain, let him go. to the Thunder. So,
But I think down the flip side of that is that they got the rookie VJ Edgecombe, so it was like one for the other type thing because he did perform kind of good Edgecombe. So
Daryl Morey for the Sixers fired.
Yeah,
You
I
got
heard
any
about
take
that.
on that?
I mean, it's like, why now? I mean, that whole process, trust the process thing, that
It's
thing's
over.
been,
It was
been.
dead
So
for
I'm
me
like,
3-4 years ago. It was dead.
right. So it's like, why now? That's my only question is why now?
Because they got sweat.
But I'm saying
It's y'all fault. Y'all beat the
That's
dog shit out of them. They had to let somebody go.
I mean,
They had to let
I guess
somebody
he
go.
been there the longest, so it's get rid of the person that been there the longest tenure. I don't know.
What's your biggest takeaway from y'all sweeping Philly, from a Knicks standpoint?
We want to the sweep. Well, any sweep is continuing like going on and having other people's play while you sit. Are we gonna come back out with the same tenacity that we did?
Because it's been a long time. It's been 10
so,
days, 11
but
days.
sometimes it usually it's a roll. Well, it's 50-50. It's usually they rolling or it's a digression. So we'll see. Once,
You think they still gonna be as hot as they were?
but that's the thing. It's 50-50. You know what I mean? It all depends on.
Do you like the rest or no?
Say it again.
Do you like the rest or no?
I do. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. I do, but then I don't. You don't want to have too
I
much
keep
of a
asking the
rest.
same shit basically.
I would prefer if we're gonna rest. It don't.
Shout
be
out to the chat. Appreciate
shout out
you,
to the
Isaac
chat.
Henry.
That it wouldn't be. What's the word I'm looking for? Like maybe like a week rest. I don't really want nothing more than after a week.
Right.
Then it's kind of put you in a complacent spot. You've been chilling a long time.
A school week or a regular week? 5 or 7 days?
7. I give it a good 7 days. But after that, we on about what? We got to be on what? 2? Maybe a 2 week.
Jalen Brunson averaging 27.5 points this playoff run. Cat is averaging 17.4 points, 10 rebounds, and also Cat is putting in 6.6 assists. I want to get into something. Mike Brown changed the New York Knicks offense to where Jalen Brunson is not as ball dominant. And that is a big reason why Cat is averaging 6.6 assists in this playoff run. I think it's pivotal that he continues to run the offense like that. We had a show when I told you OG Anunoby was cutting right down the middle of the paint, and your guy Jalen Brunson looked him dead in the face and didn't pass him the ball.
I remember that.
And I'm like, yo, like that's a kind of example of like hero basketball, bro. You got to make that pass, get the easy layup. A lot of people are saying that the Knicks are winning these games by this margin because Mike Brown has switched the offense up and he's put the ball in Cat's hand to give him that Draymond Green on the Golden State Warriors type of position when it comes to offense, holding the ball, watching.
I'm not buying into
do you
Mike
like
Brown yet. No, I'm being sick because
I respect
we are in the same scenario we were in last year. So my
Okay.
thing when we switch coaches or anything get changed is if you get to the same place, you got to do better. So if Mike Brown can get us
if
past,
you don't get to the final,
yeah,
it's the
then I can start being like
Praise
more or
the-
less okay. Yeah, this is what we can do, but we ain't there yet. We was in Eastern Conference Finals last year, so
Do you like do you like the switching up of the offense as far as Cat having the ball more?
Yeah. Because
just
that
to
was
make
one of
plays?
my pet peeves with Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. 2-ball dominant. I think he's a nice offensive talent, but the way he was shooting the ball beforehand, I didn't like. I don't think he was that talented enough to be shooting the ball in every situation without looking elsewhere.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, I'm happy that they did that because we got a overall good team.
And I think he's too like when you kind of smaller on the Brunson side, I don't think you want the ball all games. You're gonna get beat up a lot. Because when you bringing the ball up the court now, it's 10 eyes on you. Everybody over there is watching you bring the ball up the court. Sometimes it might be better to let somebody else bring the ball up the court and you just run around.
But you gotta think he in his head, whether he said it or not, that whole big body Brunson thing. So when they start throwing out that big body Brunson, I start noticing he start trying to go bang and back cats. But yeah, it's a good thing Mike came in. He switched the dynamic because, like I said, we got an overall good team.
Right.
I mean, that's team back because that's how Oklahoma City Thunder won last year, and why they continue to do this year because they got.
Oh, you're talking about a
team,
collective team. Yes.
Well, again, he's our version of Shea. He might not be as offensively.
Shea averaged like 2 more points then.
But you get what I'm saying.
Though. Yeah.
He's our version.
It's like, but I feel like they're more dependent on Shea to do Shea. Like, yes, the Lakers held Shea from getting. He had that impressive streak where he had 100+ games scoring 20 straight points. The Lakers held him under 20 points 3 games, but they still swept the Lakers.
But that's what I'm saying. Was it
So
by choice? And he didn't need the points, or
he you just take the series off.
I mean, because their team is that good.
The Lakers.
No,
OKC.
In order to have him 10 points off his average, and they still sweep these dudes.
Okay. So who would you? First of all, what do you see? What's your boy's ceiling? What is the New York ceiling right now as you see it?
You might be mad at this.
I'm not mad.
You might be mad at this, but I see our ceiling as much as if you guys can get past. If the Spurs could get past OKC, I see us with a better chance of beating y'all than we will OKC. So I think depending on who we get, the ceiling is the finals or a championship.
My thing with the Knicks is
nothing less.
I feel like the Knicks got more bona fide scorers than the Oklahoma City Thunder do. Hear me out.
All right.
Hear me out. You look at if that was a series, Jalen Brunson and Shea is going to cancel each other out. Then you got Cat and Chet. Cat's going to win that matchup. Then you're going to have to have Hartenstein with who? OG. OG win that matchup. Then where you going to go?
He's a little bigger than OG, so you might knock OG
I'm just saying as far as like scoring wise, like matching the points up.
Right,
bro, y'all got, I don't got to tell you, but this is for the chat. The Knicks got Jalen Brunson. They got Cat. They got my guy OG Anunoby. They got Mikal Bridges. But they got 4 bona fide scorers that can literally score 30 points that night.
Right.
OKC don't got 4 bona fide scorers that can score 30 points.
But that's the thing. They might not got them bona fide that they going to score 30, but they got the whole team, all 12 players that's going to get you 10, and he can get you 15, he can get you 20. So, so.
Okay, I like that. I like the ceiling. I think the Knicks can win a championship. I am a Spurs fan. I'm not biased though. I call it how it is. The Knicks can win a championship.
Good for the culture, man.
OKC can win a championship. I think the last 3 teams that's left in it that have a shot. I only think the Knicks got a shot from the East. I don't think Detroit is real. I think the Knicks gonna beat Detroit this year and avenge that shit from last year.
If they get past Cleveland.
Well, yeah. If they get past Cleveland.
Well, I do think Cleveland they blew their chance. I do believe that.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that. Yeah, we're gonna get into that.
Yep.
So who would you rather face as a Knicks fan? Would you rather play Detroit or would you rather play the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I would rather play Cleveland. I talked about this with you a little bit off camera, but I would rather play Cleveland just off the strength of off a momentum standpoint because they beat us all 4 times this season pretty handedly.
Yeah, they beat the shit out of y'all. But I told
3 or 4 times.
I feel like that's fool. Like you said, we had this conversation off camera, but I've been saying this for months. I've been saying I think that's fool's gold when Detroit was beating New York, beating them real bad in the regular season. And I feel like if they match up in the postseason, if they beat Cleveland tonight, I feel like the Knicks gonna 4-1 them.
Well, the thing is, I believe that too. What I'm saying is,
As
the
far as
easiest route for us to get to where
Would
we
be
going.
Cleveland.
I'm not worried about Detroit either. You know what I mean, we can beat Detroit. They don't really got a offense outside of Cade. They match up well, but I think this is the playoffs. We're a little bit more serious, and that ain't going down how it went in the regular season. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, I'd rather play Cleveland. Like I said, just off a momentum standpoint, they beat us all this time this year, 3-4 times. I think tied with Cleveland. So it'll be it's a mind thing, you know, that psychological sometimes.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, psychological as far as, like, you know what I mean, we beat these guys before. That'll give them more oomph into what they want to do when they play us. That'll give them more excitement. Yeah, we want to play them. We beat them for it. Opposed to, we going in here, they beat us twice in the season. We beat them twice. We don't know what's going to happen, but them guys is on a roll.
I hope
You know
Detroit
what I'm
not
saying?
thinking like that. Be careful what you ask for. Asking for them Knicks, you just might get them. Nobody want to play the Knicks right now. I don't care who you are. Somebody find my cousin Skaboo, Anton Johnson. I got to check on him since the Lakers got swept.
Yeah,
I heard
right.
he had broke down and started crying, and he got real sensitive and started losing his mind. Somebody find my cousin.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, fine. I got to look at my
Skaboo.
phone. We played some wager. I don't know what the wager was. I got to look back at my phone, but I think you owe me some bread if I ain't mistaken.
I ain't do that on purpose. I ain't know nothing about that, Mr. Johnson.
Hold on. 'cause
And he gonna check his phone too.
It may not be.
We gonna give him a minute to check
let's
his
see.
phone too.
Let's see. Little light wager.
Cause he was coming in the chat every show. He was in the chat every show. What about them Lakers? The Knicks can't win it.
Oh
man. You
yeah.
lying to him.
I said Nick. Yeah. Nothing crazy. Little light dub. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can send that through. Chime.
Yeah, Cash App. You got
Yeah,
Cash
man.
App, man. You got Cash App.
Told y'all, man, stop playing. We ain't playing this year.
Stop playing
Told
with these Knicks. So let me ask you this, and then we're gonna get into a different topic, right? We're gonna get into the Sixers. What do you need to see from the New York Knicks for them to win a championship?
I need to see I need to see this, what they've been doing. I need to see defense. I need to see ball movement. I need to see assertiveness. That's the main thing with them. Sometimes they get a lead, but I noticed since the playoffs started, they are able to hold on
assertive
to a lead.
aggression.
Not really aggression, because
Okay.
the Knicks ain't soft. It's assertive. Just being
Okay.
in the mindset of, we need to get this game. We gonna get this game. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Right.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I think those 2 losses to Atlanta was the best thing y'all had. Turned y'all.
It's a wake up call.
Yeah,
It
you
was
said
a wake up
you
call. No, I was
looking
just
for a
looking
word?
for it's a word I'm looking for. It's right at the tip of my tongue. Like when you pretty much like it's like dire. We gotta do this. You understand what I'm saying? It's one of them type of situations.
All right, I think for me personally, I think if the Knicks are gonna get to an NBA Finals and contend and win a championship, I want OG Anunoby to continue to do what he do. But I think at some point, I feel like we're gonna have to see. And I seen him step up a little bit. Mikal Bridges, he got $150 million from the Knicks. They gave up 6 first-round picks, 4 unprotected. He is the reason Giannis is not in New York right now. And I'm a big Giannis fan. Outside the Spurs, Victor, Stephon Castle, and those guys, outside of the Spurs, Giannis is my favorite player outside of that. I would have loved to see Giannis in New York. I would have been to so many New York games to watch Giannis and Brunson and those guys. I go to New York games now, but I need to see Mikal Bridges. I need to see a little bit more out of him. I feel like they gave up too much for you, and they gave up all that for you because they felt like you were the missing piece for them to win the championship. Now, granted, if you go out there and y'all win a championship, then that shit's paid off.
He are X factor.
That shit's paid off. Yes, he's a big
up to
X
him.
factor. So I want to see OG Anunoby continue to do what he's doing. I want to see Mikal Bridges step up a little bit more, and I like the whole situation with Cat being in that Draymond Green role as far as offense and,
Right.
and having the
Distributing
ball
a little bit.
distributed, yes, for the assist. I like that. So I feel like if the Knicks can keep doing all 3 of those things, I feel like the championship is theirs to lose. I hate to say that because I'm a Spurs fan, but the Knicks are a really good team, and I see things in perspective. Can we win the championship? Absolutely. We're good enough to beat everybody.
This is one of them
But-
years, man. It's up in the air right now.
Yeah.
Man. It's good. The remaining teams. You know
I
what I mean?
only think y'all can win. The Spurs, us, and the Thunder. Who you think?
No,
everybody
that's
can still
that's.
win?
I'm thinking that too. I don't really count Cleveland. I'm not trying
No
to jump the
disrespect to
gun, and I'm
Cleveland
not
or
trying to
Detroit.
disrespect them.
We've been watching
I
ball
mean,
for 30
we being
years.
real, and this is just what it is at
Yes.
this point in time.
We've been watching ball for 30
You know what I
years.
mean? This
bro,
ain't
so.
to discount them. They had good seasons, but I think we a better team.
Absolutely, ain't no wrong.
And
with
and
that.
not for nothing, we did eliminate, and every year is different, but we have eliminated them in the past both of these teams in the last 2 seasons.
Right.
So.
Right. No, I respect it, bro. I respect it. I'm with you. We we're seeing things eye to eye right now. So we're gonna switch things over into the team that the Knicks just swept. We're gonna get into them a little bit. Like I said at the beginning of the show, the 76ers and Joel Embiid, I feel like it's just a huge disconnect right now. I feel like the process has been over. I feel like the process has been over for about 3 to 4 years now. Joel Embiid was recently asked about this season, and Joel Embiid said that this season was a success. Joel Embiid played 35 games. They got swept by the Knicks in the semifinals, right? The second round of the playoffs.
So my thing is, what is then? If that ain't disappoint or whatever, what word are we using? What did they ask him? He said they don't think it's a what? It's not a failure or disappointment.
He said it was a success.
Oh, he didn't use. No, it's not a success. It's a success in your eyes. It ain't a success.
You paid 35
How can it be a success?
Y'all got swept in the second round. Y'all ain't even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know how he looking at it? He looking at it like we beat Boston. That's something, and that's what it is. He had a rough time getting past some of these teams over the last 2 years, and I think that's what it is for him. It was I can't get a championship this year, but it's a stepping stone towards getting a championship because we beat Boston.
Where do they go from here? Where do the 76ers go from here? Before you answer that, Joel Embiid is owed $58 million next year. Paul George is owed $54 million from the Sixers next year. Tyrese Maxey is owed $40.8
I'm glad you put that
million
context in
from
perspective.
the Sixers next year.
Because
so where do they go from here?
If it's that what you just explained, that's what I said. I love the context to that because I was just gonna freestyle off that. But now that you said that, they go nowhere. Because nobody wants Paul George for that type of money. And nobody's paying Joel Embiid the remaining $58 million either because Joel Embiid is
going to play 25 games.
Yes, and he's too. And even if he was, it's too injured. You don't know. You're too
injury prone.
Too injury prone. You don't know what you're gonna get. So they go nowhere. The best shot they got is that they got Maxey for a little bit. They hold on to Maxey, and then everybody else is kind of. I don't want to say rebuild. But it's some changes that need to be made. You got rid of Daryl Morey. With some more changes. They kept coach.
Nick Nurse.
Yeah, Nick Nurse.
I like
they kept
Nick Nurse.
Nick,
He won a championship with the Raptors.
he good. But Daryl Morey ain't the only one that need to be back. If you're gonna get rid of Daryl Morey, then it got to be something because that was a whole thing within one.
Daryl Morey wasn't the only one making those choices, though. He wasn't the only one making those choices. It was other people.
But he's
signing off on that.
He's the
face,
so he's going to deal with whatever come with that. He the face.
If you had to pick, right? If you just got hired as the general manager of Philly, and they say, all right, we're gonna go in a little bit different direction. We're keeping Maxey, but you got to trade either Paul George or Joel Embiid. Keep one, trade one. Which one?
I'm gonna get rid of Joel.
Okay.
I'm getting rid of Joel because you probably could get a little bit more just off the strength for
businessman.
And then Paul George is a little bit older, but then damn looking at like Embiid damn near injured, so basketball years you older than Paul George. So
yes.
I don't really.
Yes, that's why you keep Paul George.
You get what I'm saying? Like
if Paul George didn't get suspended for the 25 games. Then the Philly probably got a little bit better record.
Yeah, I would go
the
towards
games
George,
he played in, he was on a heater.
You got to think some of that juice that he was taking, that still left in the muscles, cracks and all that. So he still got a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with him. I'm gonna roll with Paul George. I get rid of Embiid. So if you can though. I don't know nobody. I don't know where Embiid.
That's what I'm gonna ask you.
Who would want him?
Who do you trade him to? Trust me now. As basketball fans, we know there's a team out there that'll. For the right price, they'll take it, but it has to be the right price.
Yeah,
we're not going to give you a boatload of draft picks and players for a guy that's not going to give us 40 games.
Banged up all the time.
So it's just one of those touchy situations. Then I heard somebody say, well, he's such a great basketball player when he's healthy, but that's the problem. He's always healthy. So what can you get for him? I heard him say, you better off at this point just keeping him because you're not going to get nothing back. Bullshit. I'm trading him. I can get something for him.
It's all the dynamic. It depends on the scenario and the dynamic. I mean, so.
We're gonna move on. Steve Kerr recently re-signed a 2-year deal to stay with the Golden State Warriors.
I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Thought it was over for Steve.
What's your thoughts on that new 2-year thing?
It's over for the Golden State Warriors as far as being contenders and championship contenders.
Send them there.
Who that?
Embiid. Tell them Steph and Draymond to get us through the regular season. You just be healthy.
That ain't enough. Golden State it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I seen Draymond. I just seen like with Charles Barkley and Draymond. Yeah, Draymond on the TNT. Well, not TNT because they on ESPN now. But I seen him get mad at Charles Barkley for Charles Barkley just keeping it real.
Okay.
I don't know if you seen it, but Charles Barkley, he was filling in for Shaq, and then he wound up saying like
Draymond filled in for Shaq.
And the conversation was about how far can Golden State go, in the future.
Okay.
So Chuck was like, "Yo, the league this is a young man's league. It's a young man's sport.
Right.
It's like pretty much in a respectful way. It's a wrap for Golden State. So he tried to spite Charles and was like." Our best thing to do is not look like you in a Houston Rockets uniform. You know what I mean? So he got offended, but I'm like, bro, it's a wrap. Y'all ain't winning no more championships, Golden State, Steph, unless it's a miracle. Y'all able to get Giannis over there or it's one of these. Other than that, it's a wrap. You got to think about it. Outside of 2022 when they won the championship, since they made this whole playing thing, these boys have been in that every single
year.
time.
They've been LeBron until I think this year and last year, bro.
And then that's what I'm saying. Then I asked you this some episodes ago too, and I'm asking like, how far would Steph Curry's career be if it was no such thing as a play-in? Because for like
if there was no play-in, I think he would have been traded already.
Or something would happen, or he's not going to be as respected. Because as bad as a lot of us say we don't count the play-in, we be counting the play-in as a playoff. I'm not.
Play-in is a playoff.
But it's not considered in the NBA. It's not. So
hold on. Let me give you 1 second.
No, go ahead.
As a sports fan, especially with the NBA and the NFL, the NFL playoffs start around week 13, 14. Teams are playing and jockeying for playoff position. They don't want to lose no more games.
Right.
The NBA playoffs for me starts when it's the last 10 games of the year.
You are jogging for position type.
Yeah, so the play-in is definitely playoffs. Go ahead, bro.
Now, okay, from your standpoint, cool. But I'm like, if you really look at it though, Gus, really break this down in layers now. 2022, we got to take that out. He won a championship, and we're gonna give him his credit.
That was like a weak year for me, but it is.
But
they got injured and shit. They got it.
My point is,
it's not the bubble ring.
It's not a bubble. No, it was earned.
Right.
But the point is, the play-in has saved Stephen Curry's career because again, without a play-in, you're not in the playoffs. I think maybe one time they made 7th outright.
Media team, make sure y'all clip that up.
But to me, it's
sure
like
hey, yo,
for real, bro, like. Stephen Curry would be getting looked at differently if it wasn't for the play. And I think LeBron too. Because he's been a part of that.
You said the play-in saved Steph's career.
Yes.
We got, okay.
It's giving him a lot more credit.
Okay.
It's giving him a lot more credit. But people, again, it's that whole mishap. The thing is, being in the air is it considered playoff or not?
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So most of us
don't jack it as the playoffs.
I mean,
respectfully,
for me, my personal no, but I'm with everybody else. If they're gonna
the fan. Plug it in, please. Go ahead.
I mean, but I'm like, if everybody else is counting it this way, then it's almost subconscious that everybody else that ain't looking at it that way is looking at it that way. And that's what's happening. Right. Everybody is clouded right now in between us. But like I said, if that thing don't come, and even if...
Just plug it up. You're going to see the fan thing. Just plug. It's at the top right there, bro. Look. The white wire with the white thing on. It's that. Grab the fan wire and just plug it into the extension cord. It's right behind it. The fan wire right behind it. There you go. All right, sorry, bro.
No, good. And like I said, even if it was no play in and no play, you still would be like either out of the playoffs, 7 for 8 seed.
Okay.
And that's not because that's why Kobe get knocked. And I know we getting deep and we getting kind of off, but you understand what I'm saying. So that's where I'm at with that. Like, without playing, who is Curry at this stage? So what I'm saying is their window is done. back to the original question. I just gave that for some context
Nah, that was
perspective, but
beautiful.
they
I love
are
that we got
done.
into that. I love
They're
that.
not winning no championships. And the thing is, once you got rid of Clay, once they got rid of Clay, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it was
a
Jordan
wrap.
Poole for me.
Oh yeah, yes. That too.
When y'all decided to keep Jordan Poole, when y'all decided to keep Draymond Green over Jordan Poole, I was like, they're not going to go nowhere. Respectfully, I respect everything Draymond Green has done on the basketball court.
Right.
I give Draymond
Not
Green his
discrediting
flowers when it comes to being a great defensive player his whole career. I give you your flowers doing that. When it comes to you setting up the offense, being a playmaker, hey, yo, Freaky, bro, appreciate you, man. Facts. What's the point of having 82 games
Dollars
season just to have a play-in tournament? Like, yeah, facts, bro. Facts. Appreciate
Well,
you
that's
for
a money
tuning in.
grab.
Not facts.
It's a money grab.
That it's about.
Because let me give a quick example of why that's a money grab.
Let's
It's a
do
money
it.
grab because in the history of the NBA, there were only 3 times where an 8th seed beat a 1 seed.
Right.
You got the Kembe Mutombo on them back. They beat Denver beat Seattle back in '94. You had Golden State Warriors back in I think '08.
Whoever looked at a 7 AC and say, yo, they can win.
You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, if you going to add extra teams, why would you do that if the eighth only beat the 1 seed 3 times in history? There would be no reason for you outside of a money grab for you to add more teams.
I never
into
looked
the
at
mix.
the ninth and 10th seed and said, damn, they could win a ring. It's all for money. It's all for money.
So.
Yeah, we're going to get back to Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr re-signed a new 2-year deal with the Golden State Warriors to come back and be their head coach.
And
I don't think it's good. I think it was time for them to move on from
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, and I think it was time for them to move on from Draymond Green. You re-signing Steve Kerr, we all know Steph Curry. Steph Curry is like that LeBron, right? Just this point. Whenever you got Steph Curry on the floor, you have a chance. But you have to have the right guys around Steph
Right.
Curry. And
The
I
right
don't.
guys.
Yeah,
Emphasis.
They be talking about you don't want that basketball mind on the sidelines and not coaching. How hard was it to coach that Golden State Warrior team that won
Right.
4 championships? Let's be honest. But like I said, I think that them holding on to Steve Kerr means they're probably gonna hold on to Draymond Green too, because they all got a good camaraderie and chemistry. I think
and
it's
that's
time
the
for them to
and that's
move
the
on.
issue. That Steve Kerr is a good things last forever type of coach. No, good
No.
things don't last forever, and that's
No.
what he not understand. And that's why
He should know. They had the documentary. The documentary. You was on the team when they had to break it up, right?
Get what I'm saying? So
Mike, the last
he one of
dance?
those that I believe he had faith in the core, but you didn't have that much faith once you let Clay go. Once you broke Clay, it started with it was the beginning to end with Poole, and then it just ended once you got rid of him.
Yeah, once
Steve
you let
Kerr
Clay
is
go.
not, like you said, how hard was it to coach? And I say that because I'm like, at the end of the day, like, you keep trying to keep the core there because that's the one that's winning the champ is the core.
Okay,
He let
so if
Kuminga
you go
go.
on that part, okay.
Yeah, just think about the upside of all the young talent that they let go for the core.
Don't know what
They
he's
let
doing.
Jordan Poole go. They let Jonathan Kuminga go. Wiseman go.
Oh, they did let Wiseman. And the other
and I
kid,
forgot
too.
my man that was killing
It
with
was
Draymond.
James Wiseman and the other big
yes,
man.
I forgot
they
his
let go.
name.
And they wasted his career. He's not even
Yeah,
playing
he
like
said
that.
he couldn't play with Steph. He's like, because every time he stepped on the court, because remember, Steph had got injured that season. Draymond as well. Clay, it was like an injury season for Golden State that year, so they had picked up, and I forgot his name, and I'm sorry I forgot his name.
too.
But I see him. He had made a clip some months back, and he was talking about like,
Chad, if y'all remember who it is, it was James Wiseman and another good
and they was
young
putting in
thing.
work, man.
Tell us who they was. You say he made
But
up
he
a
was
clip?
like, yo, I couldn't play with Steph. He was like, every time he would be open, the play would be drawn up for Steph. And he was like, yo, if I'm open, I'm not going to look for Steph. I'm going to take my
Yeah.
shot, especially coming from the season that they just came from where Steph, Draymond, and Clay was all injured in and out of the game. I think Clay was injured the whole season. I think Steph was injured almost the whole season. And Draymond was like in and out, in and out, in and out. So they had let Wiseman and
Don't you want these guys to
yeah, but no, but
take
that's
shots
to your
and
point. He
be-
can't. He's not as good of a coach as people make it seem. He knows this and he understands. This is why he tried to keep that core together for so long.
Because
but you
I
lost
don't know how
out
to
once
coach
you
them.
got rid of. Yes, you just let them play. But it messed up once you let go of Clay.
Yes, you let Clay.
You should have paid Clay.
Okay, so
Shout out to Clay Thompson too,
Shout out to
man.
Clay.
Shout out to Clay.
James Wiseman, better player than Draymond Green.
Like as far as skill,
Offensively.
yes.
Klay Thompson, better player than Draymond Green.
Yes.
Jordan Poole, better player than Draymond.
Yes.
You let these 3 guys go when you could have kept these guys got rid of Draymond Green and still brought over other talent. I don't
but
get
that
it.
shit come from Steph Curry, because Steph Curry needs Draymond and wants Draymond. So
Draymond can take up for him and be his
that
muscle.
and you know, in this camaraderie, they've been there together for a long time. Steph got drafted, came in 09. Draymond been there, I think, since 12, 13.
See, like Draymond gonna pass me the ball every time because he can't shoot.
They got to understand it. So that shit is really Steph. I won't even. I'll put some on Curry, but I'm on Kerr, but I'm putting most of that on Curry, because he allowing that. He going to bat for Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
and they, like you said, like we both said, you get rid of Clay and you get rid of Jordan Poole, Wiseman. You just let Kuminga go,
and you keep Draymond.
What are we talking about here, Golden State? And you keep Draymond and bring Steve Kerr back? I don't understand. The game is getting younger. Y'all traded away y'all young talent.
They are addicted to that core. And I don't know how, like you said, I don't know how Steve Kerr not seeing it, because you had to go through the same shit after the shit with Jordan and how it ended. Good things don't last forever. Don't last forever. What they should have did is picked up other people along the way, or kept some of these people. I know what they was trying to do. What's my man name? Projemski. Good player, but he is not equivalent. See, this is what they do.
They love him too much, and he is not it.
That's what they do. They take somebody out and try to replace him with somebody with a similar game, but the personality ain't the same. And the camaraderie, personality means a lot. They probably
the chemistry and all that shit. Yes.
So
we both agreeing that
he should have got moved on.
The Golden State shouldn't have resigned him.
No, it's a wrap.
Yeah, we both agree that.
It's a wrap.
Even though Steve Kerr did get a new 2-year deal, we don't believe Joe. Shout out to Joff. What up, Brody? Javi said all Steph for his team is his fault, like any other superstar.
Because I respect it. He's the one that's vouching. He's the one vouching for Draymond, and Curry, and Kerr is doing what Curry wrong. I'm gonna keep messing up because Curry.
You good, fact.
But yeah, that's what that is, bro.
Joff, your man James Harden got a game 7 today, Joff. James Harden got a game 7 today, bro. Call him. I know you got his number. You are party. Call James Harden and tell James Harden to show up, man. This could look good on his resume.
They said that the beard don't even do the chef thing.
He don't. Or this. I remember I said this one time. They're like, he don't do that shit no more, bro.
They said James, no, he lost it.
I said, damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a great segue, because that's what's next. Game 7. The Cleveland Cavaliers is playing the Detroit Pistons today in Detroit for Game 7 at 8 o'clock. Donovan Mitchell during this series has had 4 straight games where he has scored 30 points or more.
I don't give a damn about that. It's time to start stepping it up for him too. He's been one of them superstars.
Go ahead. No, because it goes in right to what it says.
I'm gonna rip right into him.
Is there any legacies on the line today in this Game 7?
I don't know about legacy. No. This is something for James Harden.
Nah, D. Mitch got to step up, John. Fast.
No, Did
you forget D. Mitch scored 39 straight points in that game, John, in the second half to win the game?
Well, that's what he's supposed to do.
Tied an NBA record?
You're supposed to be doing it until you get to a conference final, because you ain't been there yet. It's about 9-10 seasons. It's time for him to start facing the music that all the other superstars, because
he performs in the playoffs.
No, but he gets.
I'm a type of dude that say James Harden. I feel like Donovan Mitchell needs more help. Darius Garland was injured. He had no help in fucking Utah.
Okay, he don't complain. I will. All right.
He don't complain. He just go to work.
That's
he
why
put on a hard hat and go to work.
I will give. Okay.
Evan Mobley and Jared Allen are 2 7-footers who don't step up when they're supposed to. Both of them could be beasts. Both of them should be at least 18 and 10 players every night.
Okay. I won't lay into him as much as I was going to lay into him with that perspective. But it is time, bro. You got to find out a way to get the job done. Because at this point, you've been in here. This is, I believe, Donovan's 9th season, I believe. I could be
getting up there. 9,
so 10. What I'm saying is, by 9 seasons, and he is being looked at as a superstar.
No conference finals, nothing.
So, so that's where I'm going. Bro, you got to find a way to get it done.
You had no conference finals appearances. Obviously, you had no finals appearances.
Right. So we not going to tolerate this from you like we don't tolerate it from nobody else. You're going to lose the superstar tag if I'm not getting you to get to a conference final this year. This should not be this tough to get past new Detroit. This is the new Detroit team. How good they is.
Honestly.
So
who has more talent on the offensive end?
Are you talking about on Detroit or Cleveland? I think Cleveland is offensively better than Detroit.
They got more talent on offense with just James and D. Mitch. Right or wrong?
They just I don't know what.
And Evan Mobley can get right when
year.
he needs to. Evan Mobley can get right. He just don't.
Shouts out to Cade Cunningham. Cause as we talking, this shit is playing in my head. I just got shout out to Cade Cunningham. It was Cade that did this, bro.
This shit that some of these guys
It's Cade that did that for them. 60 wins is because of Cade. And the Thompson twin. I like the Thompson twin.
Asor's a beast.
I like the Thompson. They got a good team. They got a good team. But I'm gonna give it to Cade and that twin. That's why they there. But yeah, man.
What's your expectation of James Harden tonight? We're gonna answer a question from the chat. Joffrey said, "What is our expectation of James Harden tonight?" I'm gonna go first. I'm not saying he's gonna be the beard and go out there, Joff, and give us 30, 12 assists like he used to and 8 rebounds. I'm not asking for that. I know, bro. Age catches up.
Realistic.
Let's be realistic, Joff. Like we back on LNC or we somewhere just chopping it up, bro. I'm not asking for that from James Harden, bro. I'm asking that James Harden go out there and play his role. James Harden all the way should have 24 to 25 points tonight, 8-9 assists, and some rebounds, a couple of those clutch steals to help win this game. That's what I'm saying. And if James Harden go out there and do that, if James Harden go out there and do that, and D. Mitch and those guys don't perform, I'll say I respect that James Harden did you. I'm expecting nothing less than 24 to 25 from James. A double-double at that. 24, 25, and 10. I ain't even tripping about the rebounds and the steals and shit. What's your expectations of James Harden tonight?
My expectations... well,
I like that question. Appreciate that.
I want to see where his mind is at. It ain't really so much... his production. I want to see where your mind is at. You know,
if he not producing,
what I'm saying as far as the production and producing, where is your mind? If your mind is where I'm thinking it should be, the production to get there.
Okay.
I'm looking at it like, the eyes is gonna be on you tonight. It's your time to dance and make this happen. Are you going to make and you get to see how people body language is, and that's what I'm looking for. If he got a good body language, then I expect him to perform.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? But is it going to be old James Harden and crush crucial moments in the playoffs? That's what we got to look for. Body language.
So we're gonna bring that question to Donovan Mitchell. What do we expect out of Donovan Mitchell? I expect nothing less than 30 points tonight. I expect nothing less than a really good shooting percentage. I'm expecting at least 4 3-pointers made. You can go 4 for 9, 4 for 10, and I'll respect it. 4 for 10 is still.
What I'm getting at this is they better win, is what I'm hearing, and it better be because of Donovan and James Harden. That's what it boiled down to. We just need to say it.
Any expectations for the big men? Because they should be better in my eyes.
Jared Allen. Man, I'm surprised
Evan
Jared Allen been doing what he's been doing. I think he came a long way, so I don't expect him to do nothing but
not even
what
on
he
the
been
defensive
doing.
end. What he's
No, just what he because that's his position. He's more of a defensive. He can get a little dunks and offense, but yeah, I'm expecting you to do what Jared Allen always do. Get yourself a couple blocks, get some rebounds, be assertive.
What's the better matchup? Who has the better bigs? Is it Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren, or is it Evan Mobley?
It's finesse versus aggressiveness.
Who do you think is better though?
I mean, it depends on what type of game they gonna get, but because
who you think gonna be better tonight, Game 7?
Where they in Detroit?
Yep, in Detroit. Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, or Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren?
These guys ain't really up there for me. I really couldn't say because these is all inconsistent dudes. You might get good game, you get bad game. Evan Mobley, he might give you 30 points a game, then he might give you 15. He might give you 5 rebounds.
Literally.
He might give you. So I don't. That's a hard question for me to answer.
He can get you a 30 and then a 12-point game.
So
after that.
I don't know.
It's the inconsistencies. I feel like if I was getting paid I know if I was getting paid millions of dollars to do what they do, you're not going to catch me missing open jump shots. I'm going to be aggressive. I get paid all these millions. I got personal private trainers. I done took 10,000 jump shots today. I dribbled the ball 20,000 times today.
But that's I don't know. It's comfortability with them dudes now at this point.
They get their bag and they be comfortable.
I
Do you think the Spurs are going into the next round? And is the champions going to be a West Coast team? West Coast team? Swiss got the Knicks, bro. I don't know. I'm hoping we get past this round, and I'm hoping we win the championship.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a dope ass West Coast. I mean, this like to be honest, for the question dollars, it's all up in the air really. There is no, if we giving anybody the edge, we giving the edge to the defending champions. I'll say the defending champions, but it's not a guarantee with them either. This is literally up in the air. The only teams I would say that aren't going to win with the remaining teams is either Detroit and Cleveland. I don't think they're going to win.
Let me ask you this. So, if Detroit wins this game tonight, does Detroit have enough offensive firepower going forward to win a championship? So, do they have enough offensive firepower to not only get past the Knicks, but
so either win it all?
Yeah, but have enough offensive firepower to beat either OKC in their defense or San Antonio.
I watched both of the games and and this with context.
And not even being funny,
season,
we beat them both games this year.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to do that.
And I
but
think
they
Victor
did
missed a game.
play them pretty good. They beat them once. They beat them once. I think it was both blowouts on both sides, double-digit wins on both sides, I believe. So I mean, I'm on some Rudy Tomjanovich shit. I'm on some shit like never underestimate the heart of a champion. Them niggas is champions. So
no, we're not taking
on that side. So
that's why
they got the best
you
chance.
heard me say, I hope we win. I hope we beat these dudes.
But again,
what happened in the regular season does not necessarily translate to the postseason.
Not necessarily, but again, remember, it's a momentum. It's a psychological thing. We beat these dudes, so we got it in us to do it.
I know we're confident. I know we're confident that we can beat them, but you still got to go out there and get.
That's gonna be a good ass series.
But I'm gonna answer the question. I don't think Detroit has enough offensive firepower. I think their luck runs out very quickly. If they win today, I think their luck runs out against the Knicks. Like I said, bro, I'm big on the Knicks. They simply gonna have too much for Detroit, and Cleveland to be too inconsistent. This is the year the Knicks get back to the finals. I really like this New York Knicks team. I've been high on the Knicks for the last 2 to 3 years. Like I said, 2 years ago when the Celtics won it all, I said the Knicks could beat the Celtics in 7 games that year. They just didn't match up with them. I think the Knicks had lost to... No, that wasn't Pacers. I forget, but the Knicks lost to somebody and didn't get there. But yeah, D-Mitch had a record-setting 39 points in the second half. Just terrific, bro. Did Utah waste his prime, and is Cleveland wasting his prime right now? Or is he wasting his prime, as you would say? His prime.
Who this?
D-Mitch.
D-Mitch? What's the question now? You said...
Did Utah and is Cleveland currently wasting his prime? Or is he wasting his prime?
Are they wasting his prime? Is being wasted at all. I just
by
think
not
he
getting
need
him
to
help,
be getting
the right guys?
I mean, he ain't complaining.
He don't complain.
And that's the thing. He feel like he could get it done. He can get it done. He's not gonna... Because that's my whole thing.
So you think just because guys don't go public and complain, they don't feel like they need help?
Well, but that's the difference. Keeping it to yourself and having it public is two different things. He can say that after a game and mumble it to his teammates all he want.
Okay.
I respect guys that stay put and get the job done, opposed to trying to run off and lead. That's how I am. Stay put, get it done. And to ask for help is not complaining. Like if D. Mitchell to come out right now after 9 years and be like, hey, yo, like, can y'all try to,
some
I wouldn't
some
be
real
mad
talent, like for real, like. Can y'all give me somebody I know he can get 25 a night?
I will resent him for it.
Wait, why is it resentful?
You know, I'll have a slight like, come on, D-Mitch, you could have just.
If he go out and ask for help?
Yeah.
Damn.
Nah, bro.
That's tough because he giving you all.
You know what it is? I've been watching it. We've been watching this shit for so long that I know it could be done because I've seen it happen. I've seen Philly before AI got there, and when AI got there, it took 2-3 years, and it was a total switch around because of him.
Okay.
I've seen Carmelo Anthony come to a team that didn't make the playoffs for 13 straight seasons, come there one season, and it turned around and made the playoffs.
Right.
So, and that's just 2 examples. I can give more, but you get my...
He turned Utah up when he got there? And then helped turn Cleveland up when he got there?
No, because you got to think. Utah came from the
Cleveland
Darren Williams and right in, kind of into that. That trend, he came right, so that's how they got him.
Was it Carlos Boozer and D. Will?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jerry Sloan.
Jerry Sloan.
They ran him out of there. Darren Williams. That's for another show though. They said Darren Williams ran him out of there. That's crazy. I think Evan Mobley's supposed to be that guy right now. He's really the second option.
He's like you said. He said supposed. Me and him had this question. Me and him had this, me and him didn't get into it, but I told him that last year.
Evan Mobley should be better.
I'm like, yeah. He was like, because I was like, I don't know, because last year I was like, I don't know why everybody making this noise about Evan Mobley.
And I ain't talked to Jeff about this.
And he was like, what he say? He was like, oh,
nah,
bro, I'm telling you, nah, like, Evan is. And it kind of, because he picky. So when he said, like, Evan, I'm like, bro, like, come on, miss me, because I'm watching Evan Mobley. He's an inconsistent bastard.
But he can be better, though. He has the talent to be a 24, 25 point.
And you're going to get that to it? When you going to give it to us on a consistent basis? That's what we asking for.
Exactly.
Consistency.
Exactly. That's what we asking for. So, you said you don't feel like Cleveland's wasting his prime.
No, I don't think no. This is I think he just been there for a few years now. They got a nice cut. They
is it playing in his face trading Darius Garland for James Harden?
No, I think that was I think that was for him.
You think he said that?
Probably not set it up like that, but I think it was because I heard what he said when James got there. He said something kind of slick. He was more or less like, you hate to lose people, but you always like to gain. And then he started naming off like James Harden resume, like a former MVP, a 3-time scoring champion. You wanted that. So I think he went to bat for it. So I don't think he think that he not getting the help that he need. I think Donovan, and salute to him, because he could be one of those that's out there complaining and asking for this, and he not. So that go a long way with me.
Oh, fact. And first of all, little bro, Mr. Gotham Cheese, I didn't say he
Shout out to King.
I said he could be a 20 and 10 per night guy, bro. I said he could be. 15 and 8 at best is crazy, King. And I got Knicks in 5. I don't think
y'all to the chat, man. We got a lot of guys up in here today,
the chat is chatting today. We appreciate y'all, bro. Fact. I love y'all dudes, man. Love y'all ninjas, man. Facts. That's a whole fact. So, King and Jaffe, can y'all kiss Skaboo and tell Skaboo to tune in? Skaboo be watching every show. Skaboo, I can't find Skaboo.
Where you at?
Every show he's in the chat. King and Jaffe, get Skaboo. Melo is a bad example. Wait, a bad example of what?
No,
for Swiss.
I only made the Melo example for going to I'm talking about as far as going to a team and turning the team around. I'm not talking about nothing else.
Wait, why is Melo a bad example? He
did what I said. He went to the Denver Nuggets after they missed the playoffs for 13 years, and he got there and they made the playoffs.
Wait, why is Melo a bad example though, Josh?
That's somebody that don't because he don't like Melo.
See, you need to stop liking James Harden. Nah, we fucks with James Harden. No disrespect. Do y'all believe Allen can stop Cat? Keep it real. I mean,
he got his. Believe it or not, Jared Allen has his moments.
7'1", 7'2", bro. He's not little.
He has his moments.
He's not a small guy, bro.
I'm not saying we just gonna beat up on Cleveland. By the way, I'm just saying I think we gonna win Knicks in 6. you know my motto, and sometimes when I say Knicks in 6, Knicks in 6.
I don't care who they play. If it's Detroit or Cleveland, I got Knicks in 5. Literally.
I'm giving them an extra guy. I give them 6.
I'm giving Detroit. So let's get into these Lakers. We can't find Skaboo, so we still got to talk about the Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James were swept. I repeat, the Los Angeles Lakers.
The way you did.
I repeat, the Los Angeles Lakers and LeBron James were swept by the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's the second time in LeBron James' career he's been swept. He got swept a few years back by Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Now he was just swept again.
No, he actually been swept 4 times in his career. He got gentlemen swept another 6 times.
Yeah.
So all took,
yeah, facts. So
I'm just putting in perspective.
Nah, facts. You got it. That's a fact. That's a fact. So, where do the Lakers go from here, bro? And what do you think the Lakers need to be a competitive team moving forward?
It's a debacle over there, man. It's crazy over there. You got Genie Bus. They got issues with giving the game ball. That JJ Redick won his 100th game, and it's a board that something LeBron. Yeah. It's a lot going on over there, man. So
it's rumored that they don't really like LeBron James in LA.
And it's crazy because this must have just happened within the span of a year. Because I just seen Jeannie bust on LeBron like she was Savannah or something like last year playoff time. So I don't know what happened between then and now.
But they're saying it's been a build-up over years.
It can't be no build-up over years with
him and Rich Paul. They saying him and Rich Paul be doing. Then when they be those reports be getting put out, and they be like, that's not coming from the Lakers. They be saying that's coming from LeBron and his team.
His team, yeah, the camp. Like I said, man, I don't know where they went wrong. Jeannie Buss was hugging up on the dude like it was her husband last year, so I don't know what went. But LeBron is getting old anyway. That's my thing. Like, LeBron, you getting old anyway.
Is this his last season?
Do I think it's his last season? From the way
you think it should be?
I think it's time for him to just retire, honestly.
Okay.
Time for him to retire. Luka got that. So, the second part of the question is, what can they get, or what do they need to be contenders?
Yes.
Is once LeBron leaves, just be able to get something to fill that third option. That's about it. Because they're already a good team. I'm not, because the NBA is up in the air, so I'm not looking at them just to win a championship, but to be a contender. Just replace LeBron with somebody.
If you just going, they need more than just replace LeBron, bro. They need better. They need more 3-point shooting.
To what I'm saying, mine is to be like a contender, not a champion, but a contender.
Okay, I was about to say, because
a champion, they're gonna lead. They need a lot.
They don't got no presence in the post. They got 2 7-footers.
They
neither
slow.
one of them are a shot blocker. Yes, they're slow. No athleticism
they're not athletic.
on the
Yeah, they're not athletic.
They're not fast. They got a lot of.
But that's to their credit, because these dudes still won 50+ games.
Fast breaks.
With all that being said, they still won 50-something games. So that's what I'm saying.
But it's a difference between being a good team and that, like you said, competitor champion. It's a difference, and them differences show in the postseason.
Right. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they I don't know. Not rebuild, but
so
they got to start over. Does that sound right?
That's
not
when they
rebuild,
go from here.
But start over.
Start over in a sense of keep
what you got. Luka, you got AR, LeBron, and if you want to get rid of LeBron or he don't retire, you got to get somebody that can at least match 20-7, 20-8.
DeAndre Ayton and Jackson Hayes.
They good pieces. They good pieces for that team. Yeah, they could get kept.
They were saying what they're going to do most likely is probably get rid of Austin Reeves because he's going to be wanting around $50 million a year. So they're saying instead of paying Austin, keep LeBron, bring somebody in. Well, bring in a couple guys with that 50 Austin wanted to split that up.
Because that ain't going to be no good
he
look
looked
for them.
Shitty in the playoffs. He was terrible.
Yeah, but
even though he just came back off an injury.
Yeah.
I give him
that's
that grace.
Everybody, though, bro. Anybody that's coming off these injuries, bro, they not playing the same. Nah, he did, but that's all of them that's coming off injury. It's to be expected. All of this thing, I say.
How much of a pass do we give him? The whole thing?
No, I give him because he didn't bitch and whine. That's be the thing with me. That's my personal opinion. If you ain't bitching and whining,
you better not when you want $50 million a year.
So I don't really. To me, whatever he asked for, he deserved it so far. He played shitty in the playoffs, yes, but we know it was off the strength that he was injured. I ain't gonna lie,
I'm giving him some grace for. I'm giving him a lot of grace for the injury.
I mean,
I'm giving him a lot of grace for the injury.
He started that foul beating shit though. You can cut that shit out though too. Cut that out the game. I don't like that. Yeah, he been doing that, but other than that, I like the game.
I seen Chet Holmgren do it, and I was just like,
nah, he done mastered that.
They was boxing him out like this.
Nah, he mastered that,
and
bro.
he flopped and fell back and grabbed his throat. No freaky. I said, wait, what?
Nothing happened.
They replayed it.
He really on the ground wincing and acting like he going through it.
Word to everything I love. I'm like, yo, boy, you serious? Like they showed the replay, bro. You can stop faking.
I just wanted to know when they said they was gonna start finding dudes.
I like Melo. Just gotta keep it real. That's all. He's stupid. He's stupid. All right, but yeah, the Lakers are so. You said that the Lakers should not get rid of Austin Reeves because that's what the Lakers are needed to do.
I mean, who you replacing him with? That's my thing. Who you gonna?
It's talent in the league. It's talent in the league.
No, it is.
But like you said, who?
All right. Where is Austin Reeves at falling at in the NBA right now? Top what?
He should be
top 20.
He should be top 25. He's
top
averaging
25?
23.8 points per game.
So what's the likeliness of them being able to get somebody within lower than the 25 and a little higher if you want to go that route, 27, 28? That's what. Those is hard to just replacements is just hard. You're not just.
Let's think.
You know what I mean?
Let's see if you could send him to. If you could send him to the Dallas Mavericks in a package for Kyrie, would you do it?
See, it's because this nigga, he just can't. He's still off of the Achilles shot, so I don't know what I'm getting when I come back, because that's his thing. So you a juker? Is that gonna slow you? So I gotta see. I test first. I can't just say that.
Gotta pass that.
He another player. He might be a whole different player now when you come back.
That's respectable.
Hard to say.
That's respectable. Is there any players who you think this is? You just give it a couple more minutes. Keep it just to chat about it. Is there any other players you think that the Lakers could bring in to help that team right now as it is? Let's just say they somehow could keep Luka, AR, and Bron. Who do you think they could bring in to help make them a championship team right now?
Without losing any of them?
Well, let's just say you got to lose AR because you gotta free up some money, right? Let's be honest. You got to keep it in perspective.
People out there, that's Gus. It's rough, man. I don't know who they could get.
If they bring Giannis over, are they a serious championship contender?
They're a threat.
Okay.
If they could just lose AR and acquire Giannis, they already went to the playoffs and did all that. Yeah, they contenders now.
Got to the second round without Luka.
Yeah, so they contenders.
So you plug in Luka and Giannis.
Luka and Giannis on the same team with old man LeBron is crazy.
Yeah, that's bananas. I ain't gonna lie, that's bananas.
With them because I ain't gonna lie, them role players on their team is decent, B.
They decent. I feel like Marcus Smart had a decent season. I feel like
Marcus Smart.
Rui
Hayes,
Hachimura.
Rui, they got some. So
just DeAndre Ayton is like DeAndre Ayton. I'm sorry, it's terrible. DeAndre Ayton is so inconsistent. No sense of urgency when he plays.
Yeah, that was the word I was looking for earlier. The sense of urgency.
Yeah, he just gets pushed around. I don't really jack DeAndre.
The new age dude, man.
So much
He's one of them dudes that don't care. As long as they got the millions of dollars, they got the best foreign car, they got a light skinned IG shorty. Bracelets and chains and jewelry, they good.
Isaiah Hartenstein,
they good.
No funny ish. Isaiah Hartenstein was working that boy, that series.
Yeah.
He killed DeAndre Ayton, bro.
DeAndre don't care enough. He just keeping himself a job.
It's like, yo, when did?
Well, the NBA need to start boycotting dudes like him.
Yeah, I'm not even a basketball.
Not signing you.
I never played organized basketball for school and stuff, but I came up and all of my closest friends that I call brothers, they were all basketball players and played for the team. So I had to go to the courts and play ball.
Right.
Bro, you box out like this. When did this become a box out?
And just looking.
Yo, this is not a box out, kids. This is not a box out. First of all, you can't even see the ball when it's coming off the rim. That's not a box out. One more time, bro. Pardon. This is not a box out, bro. That's not a box out. This is a box out. You box the guy out and you watch the rebound. I don't know when that pushing stuff started. I'm trying to keep
Once they turned to international.
I don't get that. How is that a box out? I've been trying to figure that out for the last couple of years.
International guys don't like aggressiveness. Boxing out is aggressive. So they took that out and started calling fouls, so they changed it up. So now it's what you just did. It's that now.
I seen it, and I'm like, yo, bro, he got his forearm on his left. He's got his forearm on the guy's left arm, and he got his hand on his chest. That's not a box out.
And it's sad because I had such an upside. I thought he was about to be like
when he first came out of what? It was Arizona.
Yeah, he came from Arizona. He had a
like,
good year in Arizona.
Man, I don't get it.
I think
bro.
he's from the Bahamas. Like, I'm thinking like I'm about to get me like a Tim Duncan, or Hakeem Olajuwon.
They was building him.
Height. He had the physique. And I seen him playing because I'm a college guy. I watched him in college. He killed. So I'm like, oh, we got one of those coming. So to see this, I think he's been in the league 6 years now. He's a disappointment, and I don't want to call him a bust.
All the way a bust.
But he pretty close to it.
All the way a bust. I don't care what you're talking about. As far as that high of a draft pick,
he was number one.
Bro, he's a bust. He was all the way a bust, bro. He gives no effort, no sense of urgency. He doesn't play with energy. He doesn't hustle. He don't give you those little effort plays. He does not, bro. He don't know how to box out. When did they start boxing out like that? My goodness, bro. You're not going to get a rebound because you can't see when the ball comes off the rim, when it hit off the rim, because your back is facing the rim.
He don't care. He got a job in the NBA.
He got millions.
$1 million,
I think
jewelry, IG baddie, and Lamborghini. He good.
The NBA Countdown crew, Chuck and all in, whatever I forgot what they shit is called, but they was making fun of him because he had a chain right after the Lakers lost. He had got a chain made that said something, but it was something referring to basketball. And it was like, you could burn that.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot. Like,
I know they went in on him.
Yeah.
They don't care about ball.
Yeah, Frank, shout out. Appreciate you, bro. We just talking a little sports.
Shout out to Frank Songs, man.
I appreciate all y'all in the chat today, bro.
Yeah, this is a good day with the chat, man. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out Franklin, Say, Isaac, Henry. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. We appreciate y'all, man.
Facts.
KD, shout out to KD. Big shout out to KD. But let's keep this thing moving, man. Let's keep this thing moving, man. So, yes, DeAndre Ayton is trash. Give LeBron James a grade for the season. My bad, buddy. Give LeBron James a grade for this year. What you think he played? Including the playoffs. Was this season 22? 23?
Yeah, it was like 21 and some change, 22, like that.
41 years old.
Listen, I'm not going. I don't do the 41 thing. I don't do the age.
Listen,
hear me out. What come with the good is what come with the bad, man. That's how that is.
He's
so
41.
When you say 41,
Devin.
When I hear 41, it can't just be 41 when he's doing good. It's gonna be 41.
The good come with the bad, yes.
Yes, it comes. But that's the thing. When you do something,
if he play bad, I don't say he's 41.
They don't mention that. This ain't you. I'm saying in a general sense. Excuse me, in a general sense. But if I had to give him a grade, and I'm going to be fair, I'll be fair. I'll give the guy a B, man. I'll give him a B. That's what he gets. He gets a B. Excuse me, B minus. Gets a B minus. B minus is less than a B, ain't it? Yeah, it's B minus.
B minus is less
B
than
plus. Yeah, so I give him a B minus.
A solid B and a B plus.
Yep, he gets a B minus. He gets that B minus.
LeBron James played 60 games this year at age 41 years old. LeBron James went to the third option this year, with something he had to adapt to. He's never been a third option in his life.
And with that being said, that debate with GOAT should be over. We ain't going to get into it, but that should be over. Once you're your third option, anything, it's a wrap.
We'll get back into that. We talked about that once. We'll get back into that. LeBron James, at the end of the year, had to go from being the third option back to the number one option because Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves were out. Going into the playoffs, he was the first option. He was the first option against the Houston Rockets, beat the Houston Rockets in 6 games. Game 6 was on the road in Houston. Got to the next round. They did get swept by the Oklahoma City Thunder, the defending champions. You got swept without Luka Doncic, though. If Luka Doncic is there, I think it's a totally different situation. I think it's a 6-game series, or at the most, obviously 7. I'm not saying they win the series. I think it's at least a 6-game series.
Yeah, they've been closer. I could admit that.
With everything LeBron James did this year, I'm giving LeBron James an A minus. And if they would have won a game or two, I would have gave him a solid A. Now, if they would have won and went to the finals, anything getting to the finals or better would have been an A plus. But just off the strength that he had the season he had, still averaged 20, 21 points this year, age 41. We've never seen no one 41 years old average nothing close to 20 points. We've never seen him do
how old was Jordan?
A real 40? Did it matter? I'll say it like that. Did it get him to the playoffs?
He didn't have Luka Doncic and AR to get him to that.
Did he get to the playoffs?
So did he have Luka?
A meaningful 20. Mike 20 was bullshit.
What meaning? Right,
Mike 20 was. I'm blowing the whistle on Mike 20. I'm blowing the whistle on Mike 20 in Washington. Mike 20 in Washington was bullshit.
Mike 20 seemed.
It was BS, chat. It was
Mike
BS.
20 did more for the Wizards.
I don't care what y'all feel. Nobody in the chat said.
Did for LA.
Huh?
Michael Jordan's 20
on the
Wizards
was. What? Say it again.
Michael Jordan's 20 on the Wizards did more for help for the Wizards than LeBron's 21 did for the Lakers. Luka Doncic.
Switches out of pocket. Switches out of fucking pocket.
Led the league in scoring, and AR averaged about 26 points.
Switches out of pocket.
LeBron
and Luka
21 comes from.
They both just Luka and AR missed the first round, and Bron still beat them niggas.
These are just gimme points at
Luka and AR missed the first round, and Bron still beat Houston.
I'm in the game after we
Bron beat Houston in the first round without him.
I'm still going to play in the game, and I'm still going to get a couple more points.
Without him, Bron beat Houston in the first round.
His 21 points ain't shit.
Bron beat Houston in the first round without them.
Without KD.
He still beat that Houston team. Their role players is better than Lakers. Let's be honest.
Called it out before
Şengün, Thompson, Jabari Smith, them dudes is better than the Lakers role players. Let's be for real.
No, they're younger. What? I won't say they're better. No.
Şengün and Asur Thompson is better than anything the Lakers got over there other than their top 3 best players, which is LeBron, Luka, and Reid.
Take them 3 players. Yeah, better take them 3 players out.
And all it was LeBron and a bunch of bums.
They not bums. You just sat here 10 minutes ago and told
They
me these guys
bums.
is decent.
They
They're decent role players, and now I'm glad you did that. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that. The minute it comes to defending LeBron, these guys go from being good role players to bums now. Y'all seen it. He just said it 10 minutes ago. These guys is decent role players. We shouted out Rui, all these boys, and then 10 minutes later, he just said in defense of LeBron that these guys is now bums.
Okay, I'll give you this.
This is what we talking about.
I'll give you this. Rui is a terrific player. I'm not gonna take nothing away from Rui Hachimura.
Jackson Hayes and all them boys.
Jackson Hayes is not it. He is decent. He is not it. Compared to
Marcus Smart. What about Marcus Smart? You picked him up. What about Marcus Smart?
Compared to Shingun.
What about Marcus Smart?
I'm about to answer it. Compared to Shingun, he's a fucking bum. Compared to Shingun.
We're not comparing.
You got to. How you be doing it? We got to.
talking about role.
Because that's the role players you're playing.
But Shingun is not their role player.
We got it. Okay.
Shingun is one of their main, and then we talking about Jabari Smith, Tyler Eason.
Eason and the boys is better than them.
They're younger. I'm not calling
They're
them
better than Marcus Smart and them.
This play, who had better playoff series? The role players from Houston or the role players from LA?
The role players from LA.
All right then, enough said. Let's go on. Let's get to something else.
The role players
I can't believe I didn't never think you was a LeBron defender like this.
The role players from LA, bro. It's a difference though. It's a difference. Them dudes we know, bro. They not it, bro. I don't know how they even beat Houston. I don't know how they beat Houston.
They didn't have KD. You know what I mean? So
I forgot where was we at. I forgot where we was at.
yeah, we went a little bit off. I think we was on.
I forgot. Damn,
was
we went
you
deep.
on LA? Where they?
We supposed to be giving Brown a grade this season.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you gave him a minus. I gave him a B minus.
Yeah, I gave him an A minus. I like that. That was a good segment. We definitely got to clip that one up. I like that one. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna stay on LeBron though. Skip Bayless says LeBron is ninth all time. What's your take?
I'm not mad at.
Let me say it one more time.
Go ahead.
Sorry, bro. Skip Bayless says LeBron James is the ninth best player in NBA history of all time. What you got to say about it?
I'm not mad at Skip for that take. When I'm looking at it, it's career, it's player to player.
Okay.
It's different things in this.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on how Skip going about it. If I'm going about it, how I'm going about it, and I'm looking at LeBron, how you went about getting your championships, who you team with, who you played with, the Anthony Davis debacle, with people basically, all that stuff counts. All that matters. You play with it. So when I look at it like that, and then I compare it to
some
the
of the
other
guys
greats.
was old though. When he got,
but I don't. But in reality and realistically,
like
I don't count some of the
yes,
and I don't. I'm not. And
like people be trying to count D Wade when come on.
D Wade would be.
Shaq
I'm
was
saying
old.
not D Wade when after the Miami debacle he came to Cleveland.
No, not the D Wade when they won a championship. I'm talking about when he got traded to Cleveland.
Yeah, no.
And they be trying to count the D Rose.
We being realistic. The Shaq shit don't count.
Yeah, come on. The big cactus.
But my thing is this, and you know what? It don't count. But I'm looking at it
but
like
he did play with Anthony
hear me
Davis.
out on this. Please
now
hear
he
me out
got
on
Luka,
this.
but he don't got Luka while LeBron's in his prime.
Still, it don't.
But I get it though. He's playing with.
So what I'm saying is like, all right, it's the mindset to me. Mm-hmm. Where you at? So yeah, maybe Shaq wasn't Shaq of old, but in LeBron's mind is he still could do something where I need him. I'm gonna go get. So I got.
You think Bron Wayne made them trade for Shaq? You think
whenever
he said I want Shaquille O'Neal?
Any of those, yes, when any of those players are up for grabs or they free agents on, believe me, when they get on that team, he's one of them that's validating it. Yeah, it's going through him. So yes, I believe he asked for Shaq. Regardless if Shaq wasn't in his prime, you thought just like the same thing about with Miami. Not one, not two, not three. Again, this is why I hold that shit against him more than KD, because I'm like, yo, you was ready to transform the league on some underhand cheating the competition shit and really get 7 to 8 championships off of that. You get what I'm saying? Opposed to KD understanding the route you was going, being that you was the best player, and I got a contract I gotta abide by, and if I don't do what I gotta do now, by the time I get out of this, you niggas done quadrupled up on these players, so I need my championships now. So I'm not absolving KD, that's sucker shit, but it's sucker shit on that way. Okay. So yeah, my point is yes.
But my thing, so you give LeBron all of the you a sucker chance, but KD only get half of it though.
Yes,
because Brown opened the door.
Because LeBron is opening the door, but being at that time being looked at as the greatest player, arguably all time and been being the best player at the league at that time. You don't do that.
Okay.
So I'm looking at it like this, and please hear me out. It's contracts. We looking at from fan perspective. If I'm here, please just hear this. Hear this.
Okay.
If I'm KD and I'm stuck to a contract and I'm being looked at as maybe the second, third best player in the league, and I understand that the first best player.
Say it again.
If I'm KD and I'm getting looked at as I'm the second, third best player in the league at that time, and the number one player that everybody is looking at as being the best at this time, and LeBron, and he's arguably the greatest of all time, because remember the Jordan argument was there.
Right.
For you to go and do what you did, and then I got a 2-year contract where my thing come up, and I see the future. I see where it's headed, where everybody is teaming up. I have to do what I have to do now, because remember, these contracts is 2 at this point. That's what it was, like 2 year, 2, 3, 4 year contracts. He signed it 2. I mean, excuse me, I think he signed a 4.
Miami?
No, I'm talking about KD when he went to Golden State.
Okay.
Because I'm using that as why he had to do what he had to do was the contract. And I'm looking at it from a player standpoint, not a fan standpoint. So if I have to worry about you quadrupling up, because you already doubled up or tripling up, you quadrupled up with Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade, who's to say after this 2-3 year contract I'm done with, how y'all might grab somebody else. So now, yes, I'm going to go somewhere where I know I'm damn near guaranteed the championship because I see the route y'all going. So that's how I looked at that. So
that's why you give LeBron all of the credit,
and it was worse than what KD did. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay.
And all that is to say, like, bro, look at it.
I respect it. I don't agree with it, but I respect it.
What don't you agree with? Just give me something.
Yes, did LeBron open the door? Yes, but just because LeBron is who he is, it just don't make it cool for KD to say, all right, I'm gonna go play with. Yes, I get it.
And I see what you saying that in a fan's perspective.
He went to the 73-9 Golden State Warriors that just has set.
And I'm gonna say this. And LeBron was ready to win 8 championships. Hold on. And LeBron was ready to win 8 championships, knowing he was cheating the competition of the game. But y'all don't look at it that way because the 8 championships didn't get won. So y'all look at it like, no, KD the worst. No, if he would have won, if knowing he was
Brown took the easy way
the competition, if he would have had them 8 championships, because that's what he was dead. He was dead serious.
Oh, I knew he wasn't getting that with us in the league. With our guys.
Well, obviously, we basketball watch, so we know he wasn't. But in LeBron mind, I'm me. I'm LeBron, and I got Dwayne Wade. They would think this was gonna last forever.
But
so that train of thought, opposed to KD understanding that train of thought and doing what he had to do for him, makes me, in my mind, what LeBron did way worse. Way worse.
2 of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history changed teams, Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Some people might say they're 1 and 2 greatest quarterbacks ever. And Tom Brady and Peyton Manning both changed teams and won Super Bowls with the teams they changed.
And I'm gonna say, and this is a little bit off topic, but I'm going to.
But look, Tom Brady gets nowhere near the type of hate LeBron James gets, and Tom Brady is statistically, as far as Super Bowls and all that shit, some people gonna call him the greatest quarterback of all time. He doesn't.
No. See, and this is the thing.
But that's just you.
And I'm gonna give perspective to it, and I'm gonna give them the reason why. Because maybe I can get them to understand. Tom Brady in his last year with Tampa Bay, he did the same thing LeBron did. That team, getting everybody. Y'all remember that Tampa Bay team and all the people that they got? I don't respect that, and nor do I respect the fact that cheated. So anybody that's talking about Tom Brady is the greatest at anything, don't like or watch football. Simple. There's no way you can be the greatest at anything and you got caught cheating. This is a fact. I'm not making this up. He got caught cheating. He was suspended for cheating. So if you one of them people, to me, if you understand that, you understand, acknowledge, and accept that, don't you ever tell me that Tom Brady is the best or greatest at anything. But so, moving along,
Kevin Durant going to the 73-9 Warriors after they just set the record.
They lost the championship though too. It ain't like they won.
Hold on, I'll let you finish. After we was up 3-1 on y'all, we was up 3-1. We needed one more game. We couldn't win one more game. Y'all
Because of
won
Russell
3.
Westbrook, but go ahead.
I'm not giving Russ every loss. Y'all.
No, it's not about every loss. It's about context to why the games were lost. Russell Westbrook and bad decision making.
So did he leave because of Russell Westbrook?
No, he left because he understood that was a part of the reason, but more of the reason
So
was
he left because LeBron and Russell Westbrook.
but more of LeBron.
So he gets all of the blame. You're not. You left because
LeBron.
he said he left because he couldn't. This is out of Kevin Durant's mouth.
And
not
Kevin
out,
Durant is a liar.
Kevin Durant said he left
He can
the
say whatever he
Oklahoma
want.
City Thunder
I'ma take it
because
for common sense,
he
what
would
it
not
is.
be able to win a championship next to Russell Westbrook. That was out of his mouth. He said, "I will not be able to win a championship playing with Russell Westbrook."
Okay, so that's
so the
even more
narratives
reason why
could
he
be
left.
whatever the narratives want to be, but he left because he didn't want to play with Russell Westbrook. You did the same thing
it don't
LeBron
matter the
James
reason.
did. You
No.
left and you went to a better team. You went to
No, and that's the thing.
You
And
went
can't
to
say
a
he went to a better
team.
team
You
when
did.
one man thought that team
did.
was the person
You
that
did.
did that thought that team
You
was
went to a
better.
better
That's
team.
why that man said not 6, not 7, because he thought, and that's the thing, and that's why I brought it up earlier. The
You went
only
to a
reason
better
people
team.
don't look at it like that is because he didn't win those championships.
You went to a better team.
That's why.
You went to a better team.
That's why. No, they weren't a better team.
They was.
They weren't a
73
better
and
team.
9?
Yeah, and they lost.
They was,
and they lost.
That's
LeBron
because
made a
Bron
team up
was
and they
better.
won. They
That's
lost.
when he showed. That's when
They lost.
That's when he really earned the King James title. He really
No,
king.
he-
They just
there
came
is
back
no
from
king.
3-1.
They came back
That's
to
when
the
he
one
earned
with
the title.
one of the key players being suspended a game.
Hey, that they made mistakes.
For
And
every one of LeBron James championships, it was never a competitive one
So
where
Bron
he got it
didn't-
out the mud.
Bron didn't,
None of them championships count. Let's
he
just be
didn't-
honest
he
here.
didn't score
You went
40
to
in
Mi-
back-to-back
you went
games.
to Miami
He didn't
and you
score
teamed up with people
triple
and people
doubles,
understand LeBron.
back-to-back
You cheated the
games,
freaking
40-point triple
and
double.
then you ran away when San Antonio bust your ass after Tim Duncan guaranteed he was going to win the year before after y'all beat him, and then it worked out and he whooped your ass. You ran back to Cleveland because they had all them picks. Kyrie Irving, you got Kevin Love, traded for Andrew Wiggins. I remember all of this. And then you went to a bubble that players didn't want to play. Bro, none of your championships have no competitor in them.
None.
None.
So he's
none.
What time?
His best championship is in Cleveland. The Cleveland championship is the best
rank
one.
all time? What's his rank?
Top as far as
Where you
competition.
got him at? Where is
I'm
he?
going to break it down as far as competition
gotta have him
and
ranked
how
somewhere.
and how it's supposed to be done compared
Well,
to all
look,
the
if
other
you say
greats.
if you say
He's not in the top 10.
If you're saying he's not top 10, you got to have him ranked somewhere. You got to give him.
No, I'll rank him, but I'm going to break
Where
it
is
down.
he? Where is he?
If it's skill and talent, just skill talent, he's top 5. If we're talking about being great, the rest of the greats and how they went about their championship opposed to how he got his, he's not in my top 10.
I need one answer, bro. I need one answer. Where you got LeBron James ranked all time?
Outside of the top 10.
Okay.
So maybe top 15.
Top 15?
Yeah, I can't put him over people, even though he's physically and skill better. I can't put his career over other guys' career because they didn't cheat the game and cheat competition. They got it out the mud.
Number 1 scorer of all time.
That's longevity. Anybody
would.
Anybody
Say
would.
it
again. Say it again.
Anybody would.
All right, say it again.
Anybody would.
Say it again. What did you just say? Can you say it again,
Greatest
please?
score, most points in NBA history.
Most turnovers of all time.
Okay, still most points.
Still the most turnovers.
Number 1 in NBA
That,
history.
and that takes away. If you turning the ball over and you're supposed to be
eight straight
scoring the
finals
ball, when you
appearances.
score the ball and you have it all time,
straight finals
it takes away from it. If you done turned the ball over,
8 straight finals
ultimately to
appearances.
score the ball, you're turning it over more than anybody.
8
He
straight
missed the most
finals
shots in
appearances.
NBA history too. You know that?
8 more.
He got the most playoff. He got the most playoff series losses too. All you got to take the good with the bad.
He's got
and
the
that's
most-
the thing. Y'all keep trying to mention all the good
most
stuff,
everything.
and I'm going to remind y'all about the bad stuff.
Everybody got bad
That's
stuff.
all long. Yeah, but everybody
got bad
else
stuff.
is not getting big
Rest
up the
in
way
peace,
he is.
Kobe.
Longevity
Kobe took a
records.
lot of shots.
These are longevity records.
Kobe took a lot of
longevity records.
Kobe took a lot of shots.
Okay.
Kobe took a whole lot of shots.
Okay.
Kobe was the
He ain't
leader
the,
until
he
Bron
ain't
passed
the,
him.
All right. Well, that's the thing.
get
LeBron passed him.
Okay, cool.
Longevity. It works both ways. It's two sides to a coin. You don't get
Top
to
10
eat
in
all
assists.
the good things and not the
Top
bad
10
ones.
all-time assists, top 10 all-time rebounds.
Longevity. And longevity.
Everybody don't got longevity.
And everybody don't got to have longevity. That's why, and that's why I'm saying these players is better than him because they didn't need all that longevity, and they still got more than him.
No,
they still
don't.
got more than him.
He got more than him.
No, I'm talking about the
No.
greats. He don't got more than Mike and nothing.
He got more points than
And
Mike.
guess what? Mike got more championship, more
Kobe-
scoring
Kobe
titles.
got more points than Mike.
Defensive player of the year. He
Kobe
don't got
and
his
LeBron got
highest
more
scoring
points
average in
than
the
Mike.
playoffs in the regular season. So what are we talking about
Kobe
here?
and Bron got more points than
And
Mike.
Michael Jordan. All right, and if we going by that, Michael Jordan has more than them on everything. When you go all around, Michael Jordan got them beat in every category. No disrespect to Cole.
Mike
They're not touching them. And this is what I'm saying. And this is why I respect Tim Duncan more than I respect LeBron James. And that's why I feel like Tim Duncan has a better career than LeBron James as well. Yes, Tim Duncan, 50 wins every year. Tim Duncan, 2 back-to-back MVPs. Tim Duncan never complaining. Tim Duncan, plus
so
20
you don't
and
like
10.
LeBron don't
It's
mean
not
he's
that
not
I don't
top
like
10.
LeBron.
Yes,
I do like LeBron, but I'm going to keep it real about what LeBron did. And that's another thing y'all tend to do. When the two start getting told, y'all start trying to do this. Nobody don't like LeBron. I'm just trying to say. No, we love LeBron. We respect LeBron. We gonna call it out like everybody else. What you did to the game, LeBron, for you to be where you went and how people look at you, you did a disservice to basketball in the NBA. You cheated the game. You cheated the competitive nature, and because of you, people like Kevin Durant did what he did because you cheated the game, LeBron. I'm looking in the camera, I'm saying it. You cheated the game, LeBron James. You're not in the top 10, not in mine. I thought about it. I had you in there a couple episodes ago, but more and more I'm thinking about it. You are out, and I'm listening to Skip. Skip is nice to you. You're not in my top 10, bro. You're right outside. And the only reason I have you that is because your skill and your talent. You're not a competitor. You cheated the game. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, so my spill, LeBron James is the greatest player of all time. LeBron James is the GOAT. He is the greatest player of all time. When nobody say he's the GOAT, admit it. Just say he the GOAT.
Can't.
Just say he the GOAT.
I can't.
Just admit it.
Can't.
Nah, I'm just playing. I don't got LeBron number 1.
I knew you was joking anyway. But
I got Bron. I got Bron right now. I got him somewhere in the top 7. Where at specifically, I can't tell you because his career is not done yet. You never know.
That's the thing. For me, the career is done. Anything else that happens is just going to make it worse and worse. Yeah, it's just no. It's going to count. You can't uncount it. It's just when I'm looking at it from.
If you get a championship, it's going to hurt his career.
Yes.
How?
You want to know why? Why it hurts?
You didn't say that with confidence.
Why it hurts his career? Yeah. It's because 9 times out of 10 he's not going to be the main man that's doing it. So once you're not the main man, but you're winning championships. Jordan was always the main man. The greatest of all time stuff starts coming to an end. The debate starts to go down, and actually, people that's better than you people were scared to say, they start jumping up over you. Like I've always had Tim Duncan over him.
You said AI cheated the game first when he went.
AI could never play with
Melo.
could never cheat the game.
When he went to Denver
AI
to play
could
with
never
Melo.
cheat the game. That's why I respect AI.
How? If he went to Denver to play with Melo before Bron. He went to Denver to play with Melo.
These are 2 different things.
Huh?
You never heard AI.
Bron left to win. He left to get a championship.
Yes, but that don't take away.
AI left to play with Melo to try to get a championship.
AI never played with all the players that LeBron played with. AI didn't do that. AI didn't go team from team, hopping from player to player. First round pick and first overall pick after first overall pick.
Bro, Chuck ran.
AI didn't do none of that. AI had a 14-year career that he spent 12 years in.
Chuck ran out of Philly. He
didn't run out of Philly. Philly got rid of him because he wasn't doing what it is that they felt he should do. It was a relationship that was done.
He wanted to go.
You ask anybody.
And he wanted to go to Denver and play with Melo.
Allen Iverson is respected way more than LeBron James. Allen Iverson never sat on a NBC or wherever he did it at to get traded, taking his talent. So, bro, that shit was all corny. AI would never. AI left everything on the court, gave you up. So I be feeling like disrespected when people even mention a LeBron James with an AI. That's disrespectful.
Johnny Sachs.
Stop what, Johnny? Stop what? Stop what? I'm gonna tell all y'all, and shout out to John. I'm gonna tell y'all all like this. If AI could have done what LeBron James did in AI's career the way LeBron did it, AI would have more than 4 championships. And let me give you some examples.
I'm waiting.
So, if AI was to jump ship and he go play with 2 people out of his draft class, he go play with Kobe Bryant and who else was in there? And Steve Nash and their primes, and then they get some random. That's championships. Then if when that stopped working out, I can just jump back to Philadelphia 76ers when we got one of the craziest guards, Kyrie Irving. If that's gonna be the case, then AI gonna win championships too. If I can go cheat and get an AD and recruit him, even though he playing for the New Orleans Pelicans, and I go get my man to get him to come play with me, then that's good. If I can get Luka down there, so that's the ass. That's how I'm looking at it.
He didn't get Luka. The Lakers did that.
No, I'm just saying.
Dallas was ready to trade him like dummies.
But you know who validated it.
Bro,
without no LeBron, Luka, there's no Luka.
I don't care what you say.
No
even
Luka.
If LeBron said,
don't ever disrespect AI like that.
Nah, even
this
if
guy is not to be respected.
No, I was just playing. That was Marcus. That was Mark Henderson said that. He said AI cheated the game too. He said AI cheated the game.
No, I get where. Shout out to Dimes. I didn't even know you was in the chat, but shout out to Dimes. Dimes, I get what you're saying. So I'm not saying as far as he didn't do what he needed to do to make himself better, because that's on him. That ain't got nothing to do with the game. That's on Allen Iverson. That's him. He cheated himself.
LeBron never cheated the game. He put $1 million in his body to take care of himself, make sure he's ready every year.
Oh, you sound like his PR team. That $1 million on the body. Come on, bro. That ain't.
That's
that
not
shit
cheating
ain't
the
about
game,
nothing, man.
bro. Making sure you're ready to play.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Because
We're talking about the competitive nature.
Guys like Joel.
We don't want to mix that. We don't want to mix that up. We talking about the competitive nature.
We know how great Joel Embiid can be, but he don't take care of his body.
Cool. But guess what? Joel Embiid ain't complain and say, "Yo, I need him. I need help. I need this." Because every year, that's all it was up until this.
He don't care about championships. He don't care about being the GOAT.
But no, no, it's not that. It's just that. No, you can't be the GOAT when you're begging and you're running. And your team hopping, ring chasing, stat padding. You can't be the GOAT when you do that. And that's why he's not in my top 10.
Damn.
Sorry.
Well, I mean, he riding with Skip.
I'm not riding with Skip.
He's not riding with Skip. He got Brown lower.
You're lower.
That's dedication.
I think. You know what it is? I think Bayless is scared.
Scared of Brown?
Huh?
Scared of Brown?
The media. I think they got him scared to where he's. I think Skip will have him lower than on his list. I think they scared Skip up to putting him number 9.
Oh, shit.
I ain't Skip. I ain't putting him. I don't give a damn about what none of y'all talking about. So I seen what he did.
He can't go higher than top 15 in your eyes.
The only way he can get is if he can get another championship and he's the number 1 guy and he gets Finals MVP. Then we can start moving him down. But anything else, he's gonna be stuck where he's stuck. Up. He's gonna be always stuck where he's stuck because I seen what you did. I can't, and that's the thing I hate. It's almost like people want me to not be in reality.
Went to the 73-9 Warriors.
After LeBron did what he did and contracts come, and he don't know if LeBron is going to do any more sucker shit. And the rest of the players that's just as nice as him, if they going to follow up and do sucker shit.
They said that record would never be broken, that scoring record. They said that record would never be broken. LeBron broke it.
Yeah, along with, see, that's the thing. And that's why I'm like when y'all say this, is I always got something ready for it. So, yeah, he broke it with the help of the NBA itself.
How?
The NBA itself. How not? You tell me how not.
How did they?
They gave him everything he wanted, and he was able, when they gave him what he wanted, to put himself in teammates, coaches. I mean, what? I mean, y'all keep acting like I gotta say this. This should be going on. Y'all know what it is. Y'all not gonna get me to slip up. I'm very stern on this because I watched it. Y'all not gonna sit here and do this with me. I got this. I watched it. I seen it.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on from Brian. Let's move on from Brian. If y'all don't know, I'm fucking with my boy.
Excuse me. To not have LeBron in your top 5 means you're speaking out of emotion. No. For you to have LeBron in your top 5 means you have too much emotion. That's what that is. Y'all pay too much attention to what everybody else does. I'm not doing that. Y'all sat here and watched this dude for all these years sit here and cheat the game. And I sat here and I gave him his credit for being skilled and talented, and that wasn't enough. Y'all not gonna never get me to sit on here, especially on camera, and say that this dude didn't cheat the game and put him in my top 5. The nerve! The nerve! Change the subject.
He said just acknowledge he broke it without downgrading him. He talking about the scoring record.
He got the scoring record because he played longer than anybody else. He's been in the league for 23 years.
Bron never had a Hall of Fame coach. He didn't
have a Hall of Fame coach because the Hall of Fame coaches wouldn't allow him to do what he did. They didn't want to coach him. That's why. He wanted to be able to run the show and dictate the narrative on the team. And them Hall of Fame coaches wasn't going to allow him to do that. That's why. Y'all got the right one today.
He said that's like me saying Mike wouldn't be the top point guards top point per game score in NBA history without the help of the NBA Remember Jordan rules.
Yeah, the Jordan rules was against Jordan. It was punching Jordan and knocking him down. That was the Jordan rules. What are you talking about?
All right, Chad, we gotta move on. Because we
y'all lucky we moving on.
we gotta move on.
Y'all lucky we moving on.
Yo,
I keep going.
I do got him. I got him top 7. I don't got him
top 15.
I got him top.
And
7.
I'm being nice.
I got him
top 15, and I'm being nice.
Yo, they crazy. So, a few games back, my San Antonio Spurs played in Minnesota, and the whole series, the Minnesota Timberwolves have been. I understand tough physical playoff basketball, right? I get it. I really do. I've been watching basketball. I've been watching sports, period, for a long time, bro. I know when the playoffs start, they're going to let a little bit more shit slide than they will let shot slide.
I mean, as they should, too, you know.
Yes, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
Play.
It's like playing at, like, CNG's or something, or St. Pat's.
Right.
Like, I get it. It's going to be a lot of contact, bro. I get it. But these guys are just, they're doing too much. They hacking Victor like he's Shaq on LeBron's size. They was doing a whole lot. They grabbing him, they holding him, they scratching him, they banging, they kicking. There's plays where Victor's going up for rebounds and they're pushing Victor wemby out of bounds and the ref is looking at it. Victor getting up looking at the ref looking like, it's like, no. That's a little bit too much, bro. It's a little bit too much going on. So, he's like, yo, my coach is not protecting me. They not, they are saying stuff, but my players, they saying stuff, but the referee's not really protecting me. They not calling the fouls. I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Do I agree with the elbow? No. It's not a basketball play. I don't agree with that elbow because that is fighting words. That is fighting actions where I'm from. I don't agree with the elbow. I do agree with him standing up for himself because the referees are letting too much slide, bro. They're letting too much slide. And I don't care what you say. Yes, I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan. Yes, these been my boys my whole life, just like the Denver Broncos. I'm a big advocate for my boys, and I am not biased. I keep everything in perspective, and I tell shit the way it is. I don't give a fuck who you is or what you got to say. I laugh and joke, and I play a lot. The way they fouling my young boy in these playoffs is fucking ridiculous. The shit Minnesota was doing to him and getting no fucking call is fucking crazy.
They just old school chippy.
That's what it seemed like. It seemed like a lot of old school basketball, a lot of pushing and shoving.
These boys been to 2 Western Conference Finals. They've been in the playoffs the last 4 or 5 years.
Hey, I get it.
Been there, so they just.
I get it. Y'all not better than us. Y'all
not
better than us, and it happens.
The whole thing, and let's rough them up because we not. Let's see what we can do, and they lost.
What's that word you be using with the Knicks? That window?
Yeah.
That window y'all had, it closed for a second. Y'all been there 2 straight years. Y'all couldn't do nothing.
No, it's closed. It just closed. When San Antonio, y'all eliminated them. Minnesota window is closed now. It's closed. Y'all got to rebuild. Y'all got it's over. Mike Conley, you got to retire. You can keep Ant-Man. You can keep They do got a good team. Nas Reid, McDaniel, they got a team, but it's something missing. Missing.
He was lost in that series, though. He talked all that shit against the Denver Nuggets, talking
no,
about
but
they don't defend.
It's different, though. It's different
Jaden
with Denver
McDaniels
and San Antonio.
missing.
It was a beef with him. So I was, y'all didn't. He didn't have that with y'all.
Yeah, he did, but he was missing that whole series. I was looking for him. Jaden McDaniels did not show up. Like I
don't think y'all got him mad enough. Y'all ain't get him mad enough.
But yeah, bro. On that same exact play that Victor elbowed Nas Reid. Not only was somebody over here grabbing Victor's left arm, but they had just swiped down and hit him in the face. And he looked back at the ref, and the ref not calling nothing. So he like, all right, you know what? I'm going to defend myself now. He elbowed the shit out of Nas Reid. They continued to play physical the rest of the series, but it wasn't to that extent. Yeah. He elbowed the shit out of Nas Reid, and a lot of people had a lot to say about this, so I wanted to get into this because I remember watching Kendrick Perkins, and Kendrick Perkins vividly was frustrated. It seemed like he was frustrated. He was mad that there was no suspension. He said Victor Wembanyama should have been suspended. My thing is, this play happened early in the second quarter. You threw him out of that game. That's the suspension right there. Why do we want additional suspensions? If you say he should have been fined after the matter, that's cool. Fine him after the situation, and I'm cool with that. But an additional suspension after he already missed that game, no. There's no reason he should have been suspended again after that. Kendrick Perkins, I think he was only mad because he picked the Timberwolves to win that series. After he previously said that he had us winning the NBA Finals this year, he goes back, retract his statement, and says, "Oh, I know I said San Antonio was going to win the championship and they were going to play OKC in the West Conference Final, but I lied. I don't got a problem admitting I lied because they're going to lose this series to Minnesota." So I think because he chose Minnesota to win the series, I think that's why he wanted Victor to get suspended in an extra game. But he was mad. He was tight.
That's dirty, KP.
Yeah, he was tight that Victor didn't get suspended again. Now, like I said, if you say fine him again, I'm cool with the fine. But he already got suspended one game. My thing is, we had a show probably about a month or two ago, a month ago, the play-in tournament. Lonzo Ball fell on the ground. Bam Adebayo was leaning back. He grabbed Bam Adebayo's leg, pulled Bam Adebayo. That's not a basketball play. That's not a basketball play. He grabbed Bam Adebayo's leg. If y'all doing a foreigner thing and y'all want to kick the foreigners out of the league and suspend the foreigners more because they taking over the league, I don't got nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
That's what somebody said. They want to start protecting the foreigners. They not doing nothing. That's why they saying Victor didn't get suspended.
Can I add this in real quick?
I'm almost done. One second.
I'm sorry.
Lonzo Ball grabbed Bam Adebayo's leg, bro. Bam Adebayo fell, lost his balance, fell on his ass, bro. Missed the rest of that game. Lonzo Ball was not suspended, bro. He didn't get thrown out of that game or suspended. Bam Adebayo had to miss that whole game. The rest of that game, Bam didn't play because of that dirty play. That is a dirty play. I'm not about to sit here and call Victor Wembanyama a dirty player. We're not doing that. Bam Adebayo, he can call Lonzo Ball a dirty player. That was a dirty play, bro. He grabbed the man, pulled the man and made the man fall. Clearly, grabbed him and pulled him, made him fall, right? Bam missed the rest of the game. He got no fine, no suspension, none of that. So we're not going to say Victor should have got an extra suspension, Kendrick Perkins. We're not going to do that. We're not going to call Victor a dirty player. If so, Lonzo Ball is a dirty player, and Lonzo Ball should have been suspended at least one game because he didn't even get thrown out of that game.
With context, Lonzo Ball and Victor Wembanyama are two different players, so you look at it. He's looking at it two different ways. I get what you're saying because you're a fan of theirs, but to be,
not Lonzo, LaMelo. Excuse me. Yes, I've been saying Lonzo.
Same difference.
LaMelo. Yes.
One of the ball brothers.
Yeah, one of the ball kids. They saying he's superstar status. You think he should have been suspended additionally after that?
Yeah, it is because it is two differences in what you're saying. Victor was a frustration elbow. These is to just cause I'm gonna try to hurt you type of things that they're doing. So it's two different things. It's two different things.
Nas Reid, to give more context, Nas Reid didn't miss. Nas Reid probably went out for a second. Nas Reid came right back and finished the rest of the game. Bam Adebayo from that dirty play from Lonzo Ball could not finish the rest of the game.
Right.
And that was a postseason game for me. That's a play-in tournament. Miami was eliminated from postseason contention after that. And then LaMelo and them, that karma came right back to bite them. They had a play-in game after that, and what happened? They got smacked. Right. They got blown out. And I told you, I said, I don't have a problem with them. I just felt like that was their karma back for what you did, the blowout. But that I just want to get into that real quick because we definitely not gonna do this. Kendrick Perkins, your big ass, shut up, please. Shut up.
Let me just tag this in real quick.
Yes.
Let me say this because this kind of a little segue off to the San Antonio before we forget because I don't think we got another topic on San Antonio, Minnesota. So let me get this out before we continue.
Yes,
and that is, I really didn't like what I saw the other day when y'all beat Minnesota. It was 8 minutes left in the game.
Oh, I'm glad you said that because I got something after this too. Go ahead.
Came and he dapped y'all up with 8 minutes left.
What was that about?
I don't give a
Hold on, wait, don't. Let me just say. He said he did. They do the post game interviews, the press conferences, and during the interview he said he knew Chris Finch wasn't gonna let the starters get back into the game because not even being funny, we was up by like 40. So he was like, I knew Coach wasn't gonna let us get back in the game. So, and he was like, it was a good series. We was both being physical. He said, so I went over there just to pay my respect and tell those guys good series. But finish.
Finish. And
please.
And you know what? And that's the difference between, this is how the international players took over. And this is why y'all don't stand a chance right now. And this is why y'all at where y'all at because of stuff like that. He's supposed to be our dog.
Yes.
Like for us, like the
Is he the best American player right now?
But that's the thing.
Is he though?
It's arguable. But what I'm saying is his mind. It's not that. It's the mindset.
Right.
He has a dog mindset. That's what it was, along with the talent. So either or, if he's the best, if he's not, he has a better mindset than everybody else.
Okay.
Black African American players.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, for you to sit there during the game, I don't give a damn about what Chris Finch was letting you win. If he did, I don't give a damn about none of that.
Okay.
He He should have waited to the end of the game and did that. That's what. Once the game is over, because what you did, bro, is you gave them a whole bunch of weapons for next season. You punked out. That's like somebody slapping you in your face, and you like, oh, and you dapped them up. Like, nah, bro, he's supposed to be heated.
I think that's kind of far though.
Of course, I'm being over dramatic, but you dig what I'm saying.
A little bit of a hyperbole.
It should never come to that, bro. All I'm saying is just wait till the end of the game, and when the end of the game comes and y'all beat, you go up and you do the same thing you did with 8 minutes. But to do that in between the game, bro, it's not that. I never saw nothing like that. Bro,
I've never seen that.
This is where we at though. This is why the international dudes got y'all right now. That's why. Our dog, our person that we say is the best for us right now, took a L, and before the game was losing. I ain't gonna say take a L because the game wasn't over yet. Was losing in the game, and goes.
It was over,
8
but
minutes.
It's
over, but the game is still on. It's over, but the game
still 8 minutes in the game.
Yes.
A whole 8 minutes.
So to go over there and do that, it's like, bro, man. Y'all making your own bed, and y'all gonna have to lay in it. I was against the international play, because to me they softened the league up. But if y'all gonna roll with them and you ain't willing to fight for yourself, I ain't gonna help y'all fight either. International players, get them.
International players get them is crazy.
Get them.
International players get them is crazy. So I'm glad you did bring that back up, because shout out to Gil's Arena. I'm a big fan of Gil's Arena. I'm always in the chat. I don't know if they I know sometimes they be seeing my comments because I be talking crazy and they'll say something. I'm like, that's because of my comment yesterday. Facts.
Don't worry, we'll be where y'all at real soon.
Nah, facts. Shout out to Gil's Arena. I love Gil's Arena. But Gil had a crazy take after we lost game 1. Gil said that the series was over. I was watching the whole show, and I'm big on their show because I'm big on their takes and opinions, because these guys actually play in the NBA. Nick Young is an actual NBA champion.
Sometimes the shit they say be making me think like, damn, was y'all in the NBA?
Facts. Kenya Martin's been to a finals, right? So these guys have, the couch has accomplishments. Rashad McCants with my North Carolina Tar Heels, my favorite college team, won a championship with North Carolina. So all of these guys got some type of accomplishments playing collegiate basketball, right? Brandon Jennings, rookie record, 55 points his rookie season. Yeah. The lefty, all these guys got accomplishments. So I really love the show. It's one of my, honestly, it might, outside of Spur of the Moment, my show, it might be my favorite show outside of this. But Gilbert Arenas, he threw a rock and then he hit his hand. He hasn't been back on the show since. After we lost game 1, Gilbert Arenas said the series was over. He said, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This series is over, man. He said Spurs just can't do nothing. He said we didn't make any adjustments, and I even was mad because I told you how they started bringing 2 or 3 guys up, so Victor's not at the rim. They doing a screen, and then they just going to the rim.
Smart.
So he was like, yeah, Spurs didn't make any adjustments. I didn't see how they can make any adjustments. The inexperience is kicking in. And after we lost game 1, Gilbert Arenas said we had lost the series. The series was over. He has not been back on his show since. I'm waiting for him to come on his show. You made a terrible take and you just haven't been back yet. Sometimes you guys just don't know what y'all talking about, bro. And then when y'all,
it's shock value sometimes too. These guys in the NBA, they know what they're doing. Sometimes they say some shit.
You think it's just clickbait?
Some of it.
Clickbait?
But then sometimes I think these dudes getting their emotions. So other players is better than them, so they start kind of silently hating. Kind of like with T-Mac. And I want to talk about that before we end the show too. T-Mac and what he had to say about AI and how we talked about how what's my man from LA, the old LA player, he put T-Mac in his place. It'll come to me about T-Mac saying that he could win championships if he traded places with Kobe and all of that. So I want to get into that after you get done.
Absolutely, facts. But yeah, so Gilbert Arenas said the series was over. He said that we already lost this series, that we wouldn't win another game. And it was just a terrible take. You made a terrible take and you have not been back yet, bro. I want y'all to get next to us, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We love that show, man. Maybe we could come sit down on the couch one day. But bro, stop giving out bad takes and then not coming on your show for 2 weeks, bro. Like, come on, bro. Stop it. Let's get into that. What you got to say now? Because we only got a couple more topics after this.
Bet. So, it's been T-Mac been on like a revisionist history tirade.
Okay.
To where he's comparing himself and the situations and
to
old players and all of that.
Where he will win rings with Kobe.
So,
yeah, with Shaq,
his name still didn't come, and I don't know how. What is my guy's name? The older gentleman from LA, man. What the hell is my guy's name? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Byron Scott. Byron Scott put him in his place. He said something about Kobe, about how he could win championships. Byron Scott had to put him in his place. I thought he would have learned his lesson because after Byron Scott put him in his place, a lot of the older players jumped on Byron Scott's side.
And
but
even, and like you said, not to cut you off, I was watching Gills when this shit first started, and Rashad McCants was talking about this on Gills.
Right.
And Gil was saying that he believed T-Mac could do it, and Rashad was saying, slow down. But my thing is, because I only got one little point on this.
All right.
T-Mac used to always be injury prone, so you gotta
factor that in.
You don't know if you would have been
but
healthy.
That's the thing. I think that's how he's
looking
at it. He's looking at it like, if I wasn't. But bro, you can't revise history. You
Yes.
was. And that's just what happened.
You can't do that.
So let me look into the camera and say this to you, T-Mac. You, T-Mac, were a great player. I'm going to preface by saying that. Two-time scoring champion.
A really great player.
Really great player. You had a nice physique. You were about 6'8".
Okay.
You got basketball in your blood. Vince Carter, your cousin, all that. Now I'm going to say the other side, the flip side to this. The flip side to this is you weren't at any time in your career better than Allen Iverson. Your career wasn't better than Allen Iverson. Because what he said was,
whoa, I missed this one.
he said pretty much AI get too much credit for taking that team to the finals because that team had won every award that there was to win besides, the championship and the finals MVP, because you only win the finals MVP if you win the championship. So those are the only two awards we didn't win. So we won Coach of the Year, we won Sixth Man, we won Defensive Player,
T-Mac
we won
did not say
MVP.
that.
And that's what he said. So I'm like, yo, you going crazy, T-Mac. For you to sit there and say something like that is out of line.
T-Mac. That's a
AI is supposed to be your man. AI always big him up. All AI peers he big up. So for you to say that was very, very disrespectful, you need to humble yourself. You got two scoring titles. AI got 4. You understand what I'm telling you? AI got an MVP. You don't. AI got 2 All-Star MVPs. You don't. AI in the regular season and playoffs, only him and Michael Jordan, outside of active players, has the highest scoring top 5 scoring in NBA history.
No, T-Mac can't do everything better than AI. He wasn't healthy. AI is a better player. Stop it. I respect T-Mac, but I got AI because he was on the court to play.
You know what I mean?
Because when we turned on 2K, AI was there. He wasn't in the injury pool. We didn't have to take injuries off to play with AI.
Very disrespectful. I'm like, why would you even say that? You get your respect, T-Mac. So for you, you're going to start losing respect the more and more you do this, bro.
No funny shit, T-Mac. Like, far as a scorer, you a legend. Far as a scorer
got 2 scoring titles.
You a legend. Like, nobody can't take that away from you, but you don't got to keep doing this, bro.
You're not on. AI got more points than you on the all-time list. He got more. He led the league in steals 3-4 times. You never did that. So don't ever compare yourself to no AI. You're not Allen Iverson.
The chat said T-Mac is 6'8", can do everything better than AI. Kill him, bro.
I'm gonna take that as Dimes is just trolling me now.
Yeah, cause
you just trolling me.
Yeah, cause
listen. You can say he can do everything better, but when everything was said and done, that's my whole point. Even bringing this up, it's the revisionist. You're not gonna revise history.
You can't.
What happened.
Facts.
The things I just mentioned, Dimes. Because if you're serious, I think you're trolling. But if you're serious, the things I said, it explains why T-Mac is AI is better than T-Mac. He has everything more than him. His career was more lengthy, better, just all out better and everything. My thing is this, and I'm gonna leave it alone after this. If you don't have if you one of them players that don't got an MVP on your belt, under your belt, don't compare yourself with anybody else that does. It's levels to this. If you don't got yourself a regular season MVP, don't compare yourself to Allen Iverson or anybody else that does. Simple.
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't hear that T-Mac, but that's crazy. What my thing is, T-Mac was a great enough player that you don't gotta do this. If it's me, I'm not even having this conversation with people.
The injuries.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah,
because the
like,
injuries. Because I didn't have longevity like these players.
That's just how it
I
is,
gotta
though.
defend myself because I didn't have longevity.
Yeah.
We know who
But
he
nobody
was.
discrediting him though.
Exactly.
That's the thing. So, but
know
it is
who
he think he better than them players that people got over him. And him being bigged up ain't enough. It's you got to say he better than this one and that one, and you weren't. I watched you.
We give you your credit, bro. You don't got to do this.
Yeah, disrespecting AI like that. We give you
your credit, Tracy McGrady. You don't got to do this.
Bro. AI is the culture. All right. Not only was he better than you in basketball, but he held it down better than you as a person. I don't know about that because I heard about AI off the court with autographs and all. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being of the culture. I never disrespect AI like that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, you Gucci. This Dom just going crazy right now. That's it. So we're gonna get into the team that the New York Knicks swept. The Philadelphia 76ers, they did win a good playoff series against the Boston Celtics, but then they went to the next round where they were swept 4-0 by the New York Knicks. So in that series, Joel Embiid, I think he only played a couple games in that series. But long story short, Joel Embiid said this season was a success. Is the process finished? Is it time for them to be done with the process?
It's time. If he think that this was a success, then yes, because you understand what I'm saying. If you think this is a success, it gets no better than this then to you. So if it gets no better, then you need to just move on.
It's really weird, bro. Joel Embiid played 35 games this year, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow he thinks the season is a success. It ended in the second round of the playoffs. You got swept. You didn't win one game.
He's embarrassed. That's what it is.
You finally beat the Boston Celtics, like you said before the chat, before the show or during the show. You finally beat the Boston Celtics. That doesn't mean this is.
It was a thorn in his side, and he felt like since they got
that
past
was his championship.
Yeah.
That was his championship.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Ask Tyrese Maxey if he think that's his championship.
Exactly. So it's time. It's time for them to move on.
Yeah, you got Tyrese Maxey. You got somebody, Bill. He young. You good. You got VJ Outcome. Y'all got a roster. You have a nice roster. Make some moves.
I don't understand how this could be a successful season. The process has been a process.
Gosh, you know that wasn't no successful season, Gus.
Like I'm just
the nerve of him to even say this, but this is where we at, bro. Taking away the game I grew up loving, man. Y'all taking it away from me, man.
That's disrespectful what Joel Embiid just said to the Philadelphia 76ers. If I'm Philadelphia, I'm trying to trade Joel Embiid to the most suitable partner for me. And I've been trying to tell Philly this for the last 3 to 4 years. If I was y'all, I would have been traded Joel Embiid. Who's going to give me the best offer? I want young talent and I want draft picks. Whoever give me the best combination of young talent and draft pick, Joel Embiid is yours. They should have been. And now what you're doing is you can get somebody in there right now that can learn how to play with Tyrese Maxey. Don't wait till it's too late. Y'all going to wait another year or two. It's going to be too late. And I'm not even going to say it because I'm not going to say it. But y'all going to wait till it's too late. Y'all going to wait till it's too late.
Then it's going to be one of them rebuilding shits that they had to initially deal with at the beginning. And it's going to be a process, second version of a process.
And then it's going to be like, Tyrese Maxey might want to get out of here. He might want to get out of here now. I'm not sure. If you're going to continue to believe in Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, I will want to get out of there if I'm you. If they're going to continue to believe in Joel. It's time. It's over. There's no way a second round sweep is a successful season. There's no way, bro. There's no way. It's impossible.
I could just picture. Yes, I feel like we were successful. Right. You know, I can see him saying that. Big dummy.
He said to us, it was facts. To us, it was a successful season. I was lost.
That's what he said to us. So
no, to me. He said to me.
Oh yeah, because he got past Boston. Yeah.
Yeah, he said to me it was.
Getting your ass beat by somebody for the last 4 or 5 years in between years. Yeah.
No Eastern Conference Finals trip.
Nope.
No finals trip, obviously.
Nope.
I'm going to leave that subject alone. Anyway, now we're going to move on to the Celtics, the team that the Sixers beat in 7 games. Or was it 6 games? One of those. It don't matter because I knew neither one of them was going to win a ring this year.
Right.
So, Jaylen Brown says this was his favorite season. He said this was his favorite season. Jaylen Brown previously won a championship on this Celtic team next to Jason Tatum.
You know what's up?
With the same coach, Joe Mazzulla. you traded a couple guys away, but you still got Derek White, you still got Jason Tatum, you still got Coach Joe Mazzulla. This year was your favorite year when Jason Tatum missed 90% of the season, and he came. You were the number one option.
You know what he doing?
You were top 5 in MVP voting. Also, what else was I about to say? You claimed that you were the best two-way player in the game.
I hate those
this
type
was
of
your
claims,
team.
man. I hate those type of claims.
So
Let
I
the
get
people
it.
Do the talking.
I see why this was your favorite season. So I'm gonna ask you, and you won a championship on this team. If I didn't say that, with Jason Tatum, if this was his favorite season, is it time for the Celtics to? Is he telling the Celtics to break us up?
That's what he doing. You know that's what's up, Dust. I'm gonna keep this real short because the proof is in the put. You seen it. We're not idiots. That's exactly what's going on. You finally, because you know they only are 1 year off. When Jaylen Brown got there, Jason Tatum came the next year. So he never know he doesn't know how it felt to be in his prime and without Jason Tatum. And this was it. He got to see how it felt. Jason Tatum, to most of us, even though I always said that I liked him a little bit more than Jason Tatum. Not that he's better than Jason Tatum, but I thought I liked him more.
Right.
So with that being said, is he sees what's going on, and that was a shot. That was a shot to get him out of. This is the beginning of the end for the Boston Celtics. If Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum did that's what that was, bro. That's what that was.
Yeah. I mean, the proof's in the pudding.
Yeah, because we don't gotta go in detail. Come on, bro.
You don't even gotta read between the lines.
You
in
don't.
this situation.
He said come on, these guys know what they're doing.
He said this.
And
is
stop
his
calling
favorite
yourself the best two-way player. That's for the people to decide.
It is.
Damn.
It's like in the streets giving yourself a nickname. No, the streets give you a nickname.
Right.
You don't come up with your nickname.
Right.
The streets give you that. Like that's.
I know a couple people
unless
that
your
did
name
it,
is
but,
short.
You know, yeah, that's different. But definitely get your gist.
Yeah. It's just my thing is like I said, bro. You won a championship on this team. Your favorite season is the season that Jason Tatum got injured with the Achilles injury, and he played like 10 regular season games. And you were top 5 MVP vote, and you averaged 28 points per game. All this other stuff. I get it. This why this was your favorite season. You were the top dog. You didn't have to worry about him.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah, you didn't have to defer to anybody. So I get it. Well, nobody had to worry about deferring to you, and you didn't have to just sit in the corner and hope the number one option didn't get a good shot.
And you know what it was? What was the beginning of the end too? I know I said this before, but the beginning and the end with them was actually when they won the championship and he won the NBA Finals, because that put him at a different
when he won
mindset.
the Finals
yeah,
MVP.
that put him in the mind. Because I remember because the Olympics came after that, and he was feeling some type of way that he wasn't there, and Jason Tatum was.
But you would have felt some
saying?
type of way when Derek White was there and Drew Holiday from your team.
But that was the way.
How do y'all get Derek White and Drew Holiday, but not me? You know they're not better than him.
Nothing. That's the thing I'm saying. It just was a who showed up thing. I don't know if he showed up or he got there too late. He
didn't get invited, I don't think.
Well, then
they went and got 3 players from the defending champions, bro. They got Jason Tatum, they got Drew Holiday and Derek White. How you gonna leave Jaylen Brown there and grab Drew Holiday and Derek White?
Because of personal needs for the team.
He does everything they do plus more, bro. Offense, defense, rebounding, make plays. He does everything they do.
They don't. But guess what? They lack ego. He don't. He got ego. That's the difference. That's the difference.
I gotta definitely.
That's the difference.
I gotta respect that.
His ego is becoming a problem now.
So it's time.
It's time. It's the beginning of the end.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all, man. That was another show, man. We appreciate y'all for coming hanging out with us. Yes, we do, man.
Shout out to the chat, man.
Absolutely.
Love the back and forth.
We wanted to get y'all a little bit longer episode because we had missed out.
Yeah, and we have a lot of interviews lately, so
yes, make sure y'all stay tuned. Tomorrow, Monday, we got Brogan Honchos, Newburgh's own. Brogan Honchos is in the building to talk about his music.
Can't wait.
We're not gonna do predictions today because Game 7 is today. So since we have a show tomorrow, we'll say predictions tomorrow. We'll do both teams.
Yeah, we're making up that show from others there, so
absolutely.
Yeah.
We will see you guys tomorrow. But yes, man, rain, sleet, hail, snow. This has been another episode of the Spur of the Moment Sports Show. I'm your host, Gus Burks. This is my co-host, Evan Manuel. We appreciate y'all, man. Stay blessed, be safe. I love y'all more.
That was the Hulk Hogan right there.
Good show. Good show. Peace. Feel me? That was a good show. Oh shit. I forgot.
Motherfucking chats.
Nah, the chat was lit today.